Wrong one. Hello, boys and girls. It's your boy, Jinjo, coming at you live through the power of the internet as he does a quick edit of his Maple Story capture page, but instead, it is for Godzilla Battle Line. Kenny Lindsay, what's up? I've been talking to Kenny Lindsay lately. Awesome guy. We're having a good time talking about Godzilla related things. Kyryu, welcome to the chat. I'm just going to finish getting things set up. That's the thing about streaming is you got to be able to plan stuff out better. And my ability to do that is not great. So, let's see. Microphone's looking good. Game audio's looking good. Turbines to power. Batteries to speed. Let's begin. How does this look when I adjust it like that? That doesn't look too bad. May as well end off GBL. So I'm doing this so I'm not tempted to spend gems. I might end up saving until -0. So we got 3 new units. They've shaken the meta up a ton. The meta's completely changed. I think last season 4.5 was still the best, but 3.5 was obviously like the weakest deck. A non-energy deck was the weakest, but 3.5. 5.5 was still very good, but this update completely killed all other decks besides like 4 to 5 decks. The new cards are so broken. Even like just this season, so things have changed so much. So we're gonna wait till more people pour in, and then we'll get started. I'm gonna finish setting up some things. But how are you guys doing? How do you feel about this season? What up, Gotex? I gotta remember how to do the YouTube view count. Is it viewer or something? There we go, viewer count. How's that looking? Nice. We're getting set up, guys. We're doing awesome. Alert box is always on top. You know, I was actually waiting for Maple Story to come out, but it's been so long at this point, I'm just like, eh. There we go. Everything's looking good. They never did. This just goes to show how much Toho doesn't seem to care about this game. They never did. So the only time these companies do something drastic is when they're making less money than usual. So, and they're charging people more to stay competitive. So they're making the cards appear, the more meta cards appear more often, make them more expensive. They made so it's 3 units every season, so just 1 or 2. So you have to get 3 units up every season instead of just 1. So it's like it's a lot. The 5th anniversary kind of sucked. They added like a traits thing, but if you could look at King Ghidorah and be like, oh, he's a flying King Ghidorah creature, then you already knew. It's a nice quality of life change. But we haven't had a new mode in forever. Like we don't have any like campaigns. Fair battle, you don't get anything for that. Co-op battle, you get maybe 100 coins or 10 gems if you hit the jackpot with the boxes. There's just co-op mode, friend battles, fair battles. There's nothing going on there. You don't get anything for doing that. Everything is ranked battle, all-star battle, which is mostly the same every time. You got the EX battle, which is kind of cool. It's just like an extra wave, kind of. I wonder if Battle Line is reaching the end of its lifespan. I might switch to Jurassic World Live because they just added like a ton of new features again. I mean, they already had so much to do, but you can now hop to different continents and see like landmarks while capturing different dinos. Well, I'm glad I didn't decide to come back because I'm already enjoying my time playing Jurassic World Evolution 3 right now. Nice. Alright, we're about 10 minutes in. Let's get started. First up is Godzilla Millennium. Actually, we'll do him last. Biollante Harvest. I think Biollante Harvest is in the takeoff tier. I think for now he's number 1. He does have lower HP, but the ability to be Scar King ×3 and grab units, slow their attack speed. Slowing attack speed is basically your opponent's dead. If you have better stats than your opponent and you lower their attack speed, they weren't probably able to do much to you. Now they can't do anything. Violente Harvest is just unbelievably good. So if we go to Toho Kingdom and we go to units and monsters, let's see if they have them up yet. They do. They have Harvest up. So Harvest has 1450 HP, which sucks, but it's better than Violente Wakasabe, who just got his HP buffed. Better than 3-cost Violente. Behemoth has 1641. 1188, 1089. Actually, her HP is not bad. It's way better than Batra's. I'm just looking at some examples right now, guys. Bagon is 1700, 1600, 1231. So Harvest doesn't have the greatest HP, but it's better than average. 300 is good damage. It's a little less than what Blade Liger does. His dash is 498. So actually, good attack, good AoE, amazing search range of 115. Attack speed by 40%. Holy crap. Distracted by buildings is excellent, because in the beginning, you can place them behind a building. Season's been bad or good for me. I'm tempted to get the Rebirth DLC for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Nice. I've been playing a lot of Helldivers lately. Harvest literally ruins this game. Harvest is busted. It's better than Scar King. If you don't have, I was in a situation where I didn't have Harvest or Kaiser for a bit, you can feel it. If you don't have the options to counter or fight against this, you lose. Like if you're a returning player or a free-to-play player, you're completely boned. These units are so much better than everything else in the game right now. So Harvest has actually decent HP, close to Blade Liger's, just down by like 10% maybe. Let's see. Yeah, like 15% less HP than Blade Liger. Yeah, Leanne Park, GBL spin. The spin is like, it's not terrible, but it should have been a small update. The anniversary updates for GBL, the half-year anniversaries are better. Anniversary updates for GBL are basically small updates in other games. Like random January, you're getting something. So anyways, the chat's kind of going a little bit right now, so I'm gonna focus on this real quick. Whoops. All right, let me concentrate on what I'm doing before my ADD takes over. So yeah, Violente Harvest. It's kind of like who was it? Destroy Ariaki. People are like, he's a glass cannon. He had better HP than quite a few 5-costs, but he didn't have the best HP. So when it comes to broken units, they expect all stats to be good. Violente Harvest is only got like good HP, not amazing, but everything else about him is perfect. He grabs you 3 at a time, so you can no longer. 3.5 decks are completely dead. 5.5 decks are in shambles as well. Violente Harvest is just the best. I think he's possibly the best unit in the game. He's ridiculous. You need him. You could use Shinden, but when you get pulled in, that Shinden dies instantly, and then Violente Harvest a few seconds later grabs something else. So you gotta send out distractions, but that costs energy, and you can't use swarms to distract anymore. So Violente Harvest, best character. Destroya. So before I judge Destroya, let's look at him. I think he has the best stats, one of the best stats for 6 costs there are. I should have just looked up Super Dragon form. So Destroya perfect form, bad range, great stats, 1888, 7 costs. Let's see how much the new Destroya has. 1924. Oh my gosh. That's insane. So Monster Zoo, let's see, Grand King Ghidorah had amazing stats as well. So I'm going to check him out for reference. So 1778 for this 6 cost. Is that good stats, actually. 1987 for a 7 cost. So let's go back to where we were. 1924. That is nuts for a 6 cost. So a lot of 7 costs got buffed to this 1900 HP range to help them. This guy's 6 cost, 1924, plus 30% attack, so he's doing almost 600 damage per hit. He's a 1,000-year dragon on crack. He's better than a 1,000-year dragon in every single way, basically. He's just amazing. Blocks healing on attack targets for 5 seconds. Deals 50% more damage for its next attack and blocks healing. So let's see, we have basically 600 damage, 50% of that, 900 damage. A lot of these guys are only doing 300, by the way. 300 to 400, the rest of the units are. This guy's one-hitting. He's doing more than 4,000 damage and like 6,000 damage. I think he one-hit my Burning Godzilla. Somebody's gold destroyed it. My Burning Godzilla has 9,000 HP, and he got one hit. So my 1,000-year dragon could do 3,100 per hit at level 30 when I have him aced. Frickin', this guy's ridiculous. I think he... what's mine stats again? I think it's like 600 plus 400. He does like 3,000 something per hit. Plus 50%, so 4,500. And if it's a Godzilla, it's 30%. So just maybe 6,000. Unbelievable. So that's just mine. Level 22. He's doing 6,000 damage in one hit to a Godzilla unit with my crappy cards. How crazy is that? So let's see what you guys are saying. The last tier list? Yeah, Abel. Welcome back. I'll try hitting rank 35. Jesus. Leanne, I was talking to Jinjo about the blah, blah, blah. Destroy Ariaki in his prime had more HP than some 6 costs and hit way harder than he should have at the time. Nowadays it's fine. Yeah, I haven't used her and have been doing good, but she's still annoying as shit. Oh, Harvest? Yeah, you gotta be ready for Harvest. If you have Kaiser, Kaiser's like the answer to everything. He's also gonna be a big topic. Can I have admin? Show up for the next 100 streams. We'll talk about it. What is G91's HP? G91 has the highest HP of a 7 cost, I believe. Oh, hang on. So he has 2,141, which is really good. I love this guy. But you can't really use 7 costs anymore. You can't use... I can't use him. Destroys him, obviously. If you go to G54, he's one of my favorites. A lot of people underestimate him. He's got the same, pretty similar HP and very high attack. He has the highest stats of a 6 cost, but his reach is horrible. This is... See, Toho doesn't understand how to balance monsters. They don't understand how they work. They'll like buff monsters endlessly and not realize range is the problem. I think Tokyo version is like a perfect example of a unit. So kind of like Super Godzilla, where bulky stats, low reach. A lot of the time they're just like average stats, low reach. Or average stats, high reach. They don't know how to differentiate it. It's so stupid. I did 2 rounds of 1,000 spins. I just wish the rewards were better. Yeah. Violent Harvest makes Scar King almost feel obsolete. I think he's still more useful than Ariaki Destroyer and Ultima release, but it, yeah. It's 4 costs too. You could use Scar King with Biolante. It's kind of funny. My level 19 G19 has 5,000. Oh yeah, the Burning one is ridiculous. Yeah, the Burning one has so much HP. Desgadora is so OP. It's Desgadora. G91, not 19. Bio is pretty easy, but annoying if protected. Yeah, you just gotta protect your units like Kaiser and Goat. People are like, Goat's easy to get. Dude, I could protect Goat for months. I think August last year I invested in Goat. So he is going... I'm going to put him... His stats are amazing. 30%, 40% of the cast in the game is Godzilla's. I think he is possibly a top 3 character. He might even be up here. He's kind of ridiculous. Like, Blade Liger's rough. This guy you can deal with. I think Blade Liger and Mod Gigan are harder for me to answer. Personally. I think he's top 5 for sure. I think with a rush deck and high levels, Blade Liger and Mod Gigan just gives you the 20-second, 30-second wins. Because back then, you had a minute to 3 minute battles. The quickest ones were like probably 50 seconds. The game is now trying to grab whales and say, do you want to beat people in 30 seconds? How about 20? How about 15? So it's no longer battles. It's just how fast can you make people quit the game. Like, there's guides. I think there's a guide posted on how to, like, make a team that wins in 20 seconds. Like, what's the fun in that for your opponent? What's the fun in being destroyed in 20 seconds where there's nothing you can do? Because it wasn't like that back then. You could last for, like, 40, 50 seconds. You know, even if you're a starting guy, 40, 50 seconds, you know? And now, even if you're my level, 20 seconds, 15 seconds, I'm like, oh, that's great. My G91 just died in 1 hit. He has 10,000 HP. That's great. So stupid. I've said this before, but if Bio got a buff like Scar King did, that would be scary. It probably will. I'm going to put Destroy in here. Against Godzilla's, he's up here, but Against other, like, without Godzilla, he's, like, somewhere down here. Millennium Godzilla. Because Destroya exists, Godzillas are a lot weaker now. So I'm going to put him in... probably here. I think he's better. He's a better version of Anime Mechagodzilla. So what you do is you send him out right away. And if you reach that halfway point, that's good damage. The burn is constant. And vulnerability by Rainbow Mothra. And the heals are negated, basically, by... Mothra leads are popular right now. I think he's really good. Before the halfway point, he's like in B tier. He's pretty bad. But if you rush him out, you got to get him out safely. And halfway, he's not that bad. What up, Kaiju Size Nick? It comes to a point where your opponent doesn't matter if they quit. Who cares as long as you win? Nobody... They're making it so good battles are a thing of the past. Hey! Hey! What the fuck are you doing? My cats are like fighting. Yzma. Go. Be good. Cats are pissed off that GBL's bad now. What up, Phantom Kiryu? Hope you're doing well. He destroys a lot of Godzilla decks and gives... Well, I've been getting messages for like the past month, and I got a recent one saying like certain people have quit because of the Destroya. Because Destroya, the Super Dragon form, just Godzillas don't matter anymore. You cannot use Godzilla safely anymore. What up, Killjoy? Hey, Junior, how you feeling today? I'm a little frustrated at this game, but otherwise my life's pretty good. The thing about Millennium G2K is you can constantly rush across the map now, no matter how much he dies, he always gets that. Yeah, the AoE beam, if you understand how the character works, it's easy to get that beam. And he's 5 cost, and he's cool as shit. Red and blue put together with his beam, very cool. So yeah, Millennium's A. Now, Destroya, let's talk about him. I might put him up. It's hard. Because Mod Gigan at 4 cost is busted, because he goes from 5 to 4. Blade Liger is like... Literally, these 4 characters right here invalidate everything. Like Blade Liger, Swarms. Swarms are dead. Swarms are dead. Swarms are dead. Godzillas are dead. So, alright, let's rank the Godzillas now. So Godzillas are all a tier down. So we're putting, So all the Godzillas are not very good anymore. So they all go a tier down. So I'm going to move them all, and then I'm going to rank them on their tiers. But they're all down here now. Godzillas are awful. This guy's going to be interesting. I can talk about him later. Godzillas have all fallen down. Shin's probably up here. So all the Godzillas have fallen. Because Destroya is a highly... Hang on, guys. I gotta yell at my cats. 1 second. BRB. Sorry about that, guys. It was like World War III in here. Let's see. Shin Ortho. Yeah, you can... I mean, A tier, you can still do well with these units. It's just they have a lot of counters. Like, Shin might be low S. I'm just getting all the Godzillas right now because there's so many in the game. Let's see, any more? I'm just going to put them on top for now. I'm going to rearrange them. So, I think Millennium's still A. Bam. 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 Burning Godzilla will actually stay in the A tier because of Biolante Harvest. The fact that if you grab him and he bombs you, you are done. So he's actually going to stay in A tier just because of that. Any other Godzillas? Alright. Ginza. I think Ginza can stay B tier. Shin Godzilla. He's going to go lower. I'm going to put Shin Godzilla in C tier because he's pretty awful. Maybe like lower B. I'm going to put... These guys are all going to move down to like lower B. I don't know. Alright. That's good enough. I mean, B tier for Godzilla is fine. So yeah, Destroya, he gets a 30% boost. A lot of the time with my Godzilla decks, if I fight a strong Destroya, they just do like 8k damage somehow, 9k damage, and just one hit my Godzillas. Or my Godzillas are so close to death that a support unit will kill them right after. So Ortho's still good. I think Ortho's going to be like, oh, I forgot about burning. So this is the hard part. How are we going to rank the Godzillas now? Burning half the time is not worth even playing the match. Let's see, blah, blah. I'm so happy I got the pass for Destroy. Yeah, I got both the passes too. I was really excited for the 5th year anniversary, and then the new mode was kind of disappointing. Burning Mire is so goated. Oh, the alt or the new Burning Godzilla? Some of the Godzillas I keep up is BGA, GO2, Gemstone, Ortho. They can really hold themselves up against the... Well, if you have the same investment in both characters, and any Godzilla that walks up to the new Destroya, which I've tested many Godzilla decks, it just doesn't work anymore. They can do some magic. Not only are Godzillas expensive or mid-cost, you just don't see them anymore, really. And they lose to the 3 to 5 cost. Gemstone Godzilla kicks ass. I invested him. Gemstone can stun lock the new dragon. Yeah, but that's if you can reach him. A lot of the game now is AMG lead with Kaiser in the back, Storm Ghidorah in the front, and then Behemoth like in the back as well. So you can't void them. So much for being Godzilla battleline. Now it is broken meta battleline. No, literally. So let's take a look. Godzilla Gamera I'm going to put here. I think Cocoon's better. I think this is the top 5 right now. Poster Mecha Godzilla can be stopped with stun, but he's so powerful you don't see 70 range leaders anymore. And if you see Mecha King Ghidorah, free win with Poster. I think these guys are at a level. I want to play Gamera Godzilla. He's pretty good. I wonder how long until they add a new Godzilla that'll be made broken just to contend with the new Destroya. I don't know what they're going to do. I think Destroya might be up for a nerf. I'm going to put him in 2 because these two have completely reshaped the metagame, kind of like these two did. Destroya is just an excellent tank. He might be the best tank damage dealer in the game right now. He doesn't have any weaknesses. He's 80 reach. The damage is amazing, and then it's ludicrous with the Godzilla bonus. Yeah, OG Burning Godzilla, I'm going to keep in B tier, probably. So, okay. I'm going to slowly go through all this. I'm not going to explain every one. Let me move this around real quick. I think Poster's still really good, but these guys are on a different level. It's so hard to rank. The top 5, I think Violente Harvest is the best, but these guys can be in any order. I might put Kaiser as number 2. It's so hard to rank these guys. So Kaiser, I hate fighting him so much. I spent the $8 to get him, and my win rate went way up. Because Kaiser is so strong. How do you get to him? You can't rush him because he pushes all your units away. It's ridiculous how strong Kaiser is right now. He was already really good, just like Shin Ortho was. But they gave him a buff anyway. So every team nearly has these two. If you don't have these two, your win rate's gonna suffer. These guys are really good. And I don't want to spend thousands just to get, bam, bam, and all these guys up to level 20 or 30. I don't know, that'd be like, what, 10,000? To give them, all the 30 or something? I'm not up for that. I try to flank Kaiser. How do you flank him when he's in the back, though? I try Varen, but Varen's attack speed gets lowered, and he dies. I can only beat low-level Kaisers. Yeah, Final War Result is on the bottom now. I try to flank. Yeah, Tower's good. Tower, though, there's always guys in front of Kaiser. Obviously, there's stupid people that play this game in any video game. And they'll put Kaiser up front. No, you put Kaiser, you play him just like Goat. You put him in the back, and then escort him across the field into the win. Kaiser did not need that. Most units they buff now don't need the buff. I swear, if next season's not they're not doing Showa Godzilla. The reboot was so I love how these guys look. They're really cool in concept. I thought they were going to bring back the old monsters, but instead, they deleted the old monsters, took them out of the maps, and made them 3,000 in the ASP challenge, which is like way too expensive. They buffed it because of AMG leads. Shake my head. They probably did. You can also use your own Kaiser to pop crits off of. You need Kaiser. When it comes to a point in a game where you need a monster to counter another person's monster, so like Gigan Rex, you know, he's amazing. He's like, he doesn't really have any bad matchups. He's so cheap, and he puts wound everywhere. So let's see. Baragon's really good. Baragon, I think, went up. Baragon with Kaiser is really good. Behemoth, I think Godzilla Tower is kind of fallen off. I don't think Godzilla Tower is as good as it used to be. Because you can literally just put Varen. You can distract it. Void is really good against it. Other options I have are GMK nukes are good. You can make them take 40 seconds to kill you. Void. So Void is really good against AMG if they're not running Behemoth. So I'm gonna put Scar King down a little bit. This guy. This Rodan's super good. If you're running an energy deck or any ability spam, he's really good. So I'm gonna put him here. Scar King's fallen off. Mega Gearus, he's definitely up here. Mega Gearus is really good. I got him. He's level 12 rented for me. I've put some GMAT lights into him because he was like level 1. All my new units are always level 1, or I don't unlock them at the end of the season. I'll open every single scam map there is, besides like get your guys to like level 5. But I won't even get them sometimes. It's stupid. I still don't have the SMG ult. I had to use my whatchamacallit, my choice map just to get poster MG for a video. Let's see. Tower is still really good, but I really, compared to these guys, I don't have a problem with them. Male Muto, I hope they add him. FRA is Takeoff. The Fire Rodan? I really hate that dude. He is good. He's really good. I still think Behemoth, Spangy, Cocoon is very good. Baragon, I think he's really good, but I don't think he's Takeoff. I don't think he's better than Baragon's Kaiser crit combo. What you do is you either, I mean, he just has low HP, so you can use obviously don't use Super X. You can use Mega Gearus Odaiba, Angerus, Blade Liger, Mod Gigan to rush out. You can use a lot of people use Biolante Harvest. If you kill him before his timer goes out, he's not as good. 15 seconds isn't, like, it's a lot, but 30 is a lot better. So anybody who can grab him, all these guys kind of do well against him. Like Cocoon, mainly this dude. Infinite lead abilities is Cancer. Yeah, if you do the special cooldown with the new cards, he might be higher up. Especially that blue Biolante card. Alright, let's continue. So Bagon got a buff. Bagon is really good now. Very good. I'm going to put him up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to play Scar King right now. I'm just going to keep placing guys above that I think are better. Armored Mothra. Very good. Leanne's invested everything into her, or him, whatever this Armored Mothra is. Armored Mothra is really good. Let's see. Rainbow Mothra. This guy's really good too. I might actually put this guy. He's really close to Takeoff though. He's really good. So this guy just, the Rainbow Mothra ult destroys Gigan Rex. The damage reflect is good. The AoE is good. The stats are good. Very solid. I'll probably put him... He might be better than Poster right now. I'm going to put him in S. I can still handle him personally, but his damage reflect is amazing. Not even worth the cards. Not even with the cards. That's what Fire... Yeah, Fire Rodan's good. I've used him a bunch. He's definitely a guy I want in my party because he can be low level. You can still use him. All these guys are really good and worth considering. Alright, up next is Aqua Mothra. Aqua Mothra is one of the best forecasts in the game right now. Offensively, so a lot of these guys are support, but you need your offensive units to defend them. I think Aqua Mothra is... probably here. These guys are all amazing too. Aqua Mothra is just awesome. Great stats. It's a 2 cost if it's bulky enough. So if you're like a lot stronger than your opponent, your Aqua Mothra can survive. Easy. Easy money. Is the stream buffering a lot for anybody else? Let's see how many dropped frames. I have 0 dropped frames. Maybe the temperature. I hope it's not too hot over there. Well, I haven't gotten the ortho yet, so I'm moving down the tier list. This Anguirus, really good. Good for stunning. Biolante Harvest pretty much replaced him overnight. Godzilla sucked now. So this guy is moved down as well. But we're going to focus on guys that we're moving up right now. We all know, dude, S++ Gamera, we're going to do Takeoff 2 tier list. Rodan. I think Rodan Washington, D.C. is better than Skarking. Ghidorahs are kind of, for my deck, Ghidorahs are making a comeback, especially Storm Ghidorah. I had him down in A tier. Mine was level 18. I never really reached it, fought a tough one, but with AMG now, he's gonna be crazy. But with Ghidorahs now, Washington DC is pretty good. Ghidorah spawns with that lightning bolt attack. Yeah, he's pretty solid. This Rodan, so good. He works with AMG. He can just rush units. There's like an order with AMG decks, which is like Kaiser in the back, Behemoth, Storm Ghidorah in the front. This guy can be there. It's ridiculous. What up, A the Legend? Oh, we're still going through the S tier, so don't worry. Who else do we have? So Rodan's really good. I'm going to put Rodan... I'll put him here. Excellent. Just the best speed unit, basically. Maybe I'll put him, down. Put him up here. There's a lot of AoE. Bagon's good. I think Armored Mothra's better. When I was playing Leanne's deck, Armored Mothra with Gigan Rex spam is so good. Rainbow Mothra with Gigan Rex spam. Delicioso. Mothra Duo. Mothra Duo kicks ass. They are underrated. They heal so much. Put them right in S. I mean, this is all I think anybody above this line is really good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 20 characters that are really a cut above the rest right now. All right, Kyu. He got a buff. He was already S tier. Didn't need it. Kyu's got insane damage potential for 5 cost. I kind of value, AoE is good, but Biolante Harvest, grabbing AoE. Kaiser just outplays everyone in the AoE department. If you have good AoE, awesome, but Kaiser's just way better than you in every way. I don't know about Kiju. Kiju is hard to place, but his attack is insane. It's actually Shin Orthos. I'll probably put him right here. Bagon's still good. What rank is my boy Kiryu at? We'll get to him. He's kind of down there. SMG ult, still excellent. Somebody had him in the takeoff tier. I think Jabroni did. The ability to stun lock people is good in push, but with Kaiser and Biolante Harvest everywhere. But in a 1v1 match against low range units and stun susceptible units, he's amazing. So I might put him here. I might put Godzilla Tower actually down here. You could just wait him out. His HP drains. Nowadays, you shouldn't have your push together because of Kaiser. Better -1. And yeah, Godzilla Tower is really good still, but I feel like these units are better. There's a lot of healing now. There's a lot of attacks that can hit Godzilla Tower pretty early, especially this guy, Varen, Sneaky, Cocoon. It's awesome. It's a complete anti-meta. He kills Super Dragon with full HP in a 1v1. He's pretty good. Against certain matchups, he's amazing. Other ones he isn't. Maybe because he does well against Dragon, I'll put him up here. He's pretty good, though. I like him a lot. I just don't have him. So my opinion on him is not too good. Death Soar. Death Soar is pretty awesome high level. Nearly unkillable. I think he's probably down here. Or over there. Volga. Volga's excellent. Volga's very difficult to take out. You can't one-hit him. He just evolves and he does pretty good damage now. I'm probably gonna put him here. It's a walking boss fight. That is a perfect way to describe it. We'll get the Godzillas eventually. Right now we're just placing everybody that I think is better than Go and Skarking. Spang, Moggs, and Spangy's amazing. The only reason he's down here is because Cocoon is just so easy to place. Cocoon is like such a low effort, like, oh, I need more time. Put him out, he's damaged. He's damaging everyone when he comes out of that egg. Baragon, extremely underrated. I think he's up here because crits are so good with Kaiser. It's such a broken combo. Otherwise, he's like somewhere back here. Geno Breaker. I think Anguirus has fallen back a bit. Let's keep going back until we find guy. Legion. Varen. I think Varen's very good. I'm gonna put Varen up here. Ebra is excellent. I think Ebra's better. Let's put him back here. I think Ebra's attack increase was phenomenal. He could do like 1,000 something damage per hit. King Ghidorah Dictionary. Abashiri. With AMG decks, he is excellent. Does Scar King get a cost reduction? I don't think he does with AMG. I think he's at 2.6 attack speed. Logo Spawn transforming animation so aura. He's pretty good. Everyone like above this line is really good. I think this King Ghidorah is really good. He can heal himself. He's got pretty good stats. His range holds him back though. Yeah, you need levels in him to see the most effort. Alright, who else? We got anybody else? Gamera's here. Super Mecha Godzilla, Mulgara got a buff. This Mothra is stun resistant. I'm going to move her up. Scar King's completely outclassed now in a 6 cost. He's still really good, but I think he's outclassed. Yeah, I might put him like here. I mean, the rope is still really good. You just don't see him much anymore. I wish his dropkick was better. Oh, yeah. Alright, so Rio's going down in A tier as well. It's going to be so hard to re-rank these guys. Alright, let's rank the S tier. The effects stay down here because it's almost impossible to compare them to units, but they're definitely S tier. They're definitely somewhere all over here. I think Super Mecha Godzilla... Well, with AMG decks, he's still in here. Legion's good. Oh, gosh. Mulgara. Mulgara is like... Because Blade Liger exists in G91 to some capacity, his defense buff isn't as good as you think it is, but he is good. He's still really good. I think Super Mecha Godzilla... I don't know if he's S. With AMG decks, he's S for sure. This guy's the best AMG character in the game. Let's see. Void can be still really good, but because of all the healing from Mothra Duo, Mothra Leader, Rainbow Mothra could take out 2 ticks. Let's see, I need some water. What are you guys saying? Can I make a request for Destroy Ariaki to be an A tier? I think I had him in A tier. I had him all the way down in B tier. That's right, we got the buffs. We're moving throughout this tier list, guys. So now we have the Godzillas. Who are better than the Godzillas? Rainbow Mothra with this buff is definitely S tier. Rainbow Mothra is really good. Did they get buffed this season or last season? I think Rainbow Mothra is all the way up here. Excellent unit. Great. He has good stats now. Alright, who else? We got Giron. Giron's not as good as he used to be. Ultima and G91 have disappeared. Dude, it's so sad. Shinult did not need a buff. He was already S tier on my list. Let's see. 1,000-Year Dragon, Grand King Ghidorah, MZ. MZ can go down quite a bit. Storm Ghidorah. Because of AMG, I'm putting Storm Ghidorah all the way up here. I have him at level 20 now. For a Behemoth deck, Storm Ghidorah is excellent. So I'm going to put him here. He's really good. Especially for now. Violente Harvest will grab him, and he has enough HP maybe to get 1 attack in, but he's hitting everyone at once. So if you got the right cards, it's just, he's great. I love Storm Ghidorah now. I can totally see it. Let's see, anybody else that's up above him? No, not really. Alright, so we got to rank the Godzillas now. Godzillas have dropped here. Shin Ortho. Godzilla Gamera, Godzilla Mothra. The duos are still really good, especially Godzilla. I'm gonna put Godzilla Gamera. Actually, is Tokyo better than these guys? These guys have fallen a lot too. I think these guys all might be A tier. Like Abra and below is A tier, so let me place these guys real quick. I don't think these guys are up to the challenge anymore. Let me just... This is hard. I should have done this before the video. Legion can stay. I think Geno Breaker is better than... Just because he's not a Godzilla. If you're a Godzilla and this guy's out, people have invested in this dude. I'm investing in this dude because he's the best. Like, he's just so good. The best, like, tanky fighter unit. Best support, best AoE, best rush. It's just so stupid. I haven't seen Godzilla Gamera once after the season end. They seem so busted. They are. When you fight them, they're completely invincible. You can't kill them easily because they have, like, animations where they gotta talk to each other for 5 seconds. So, Godzilla Gamera is... I think they might be the best. Because of that invincibility... where they can at least get an attack off before dying. I'll put them here. Goat and Ultima are back here. I think they're still S tier. It's easier to deal with Goat now, but once Goat's going, he's good. You just gotta get him away from Biolente Harvest. Ultima is still pretty good. I think Shin Ortho is not... Ultima's support is amazing. So Shin Ortho is definitely up here. Godzilla Mothra I'm gonna put here. Karate Kid Godzilla... here. G84 here. G91 is now A tier. Godzilla Galaxy. I don't remember what my tier list was before. Rio is A tier. I think that's fine. The Godzillas you can just switch around based on use. -1 has fallen off. He just doesn't keep up anymore. He kind of went S to A overnight. I mean, -1 is still good. He still gets that explosion, but he dies in one hit. So, like, even... He kind of sucked. It's his explosion that's worth something. So I'm going to put -1. He can't survive anymore, though. Put -1 up here. There we go. Yeah, the Dust, they suck against Destroya. I mean, Shin Ortho... is probably like, if this guy didn't exist, he's still, all the Godzillas are still up here populating it, but this guy loves to see Godzillas. You need massive support now. You need Kaiser, Harvest to protect these lower tier units. These guys cannot make it on their own. If you have 2 Godzillas out and these 2 are here, they're going to lose. You know? It's stupid. Ortho... are the only ones. Well, there has to be a test because, like, I had my level 15 Ortho out against a level 16 or a level 1 Destroy, and he got wrecked. He got pooped on. Gemstone might be still S, but these 2 are like one of the best characters in the game. I think Goat's still pretty decent though, just because of his range. So I think that's pretty good for the... Who else? Okay, so let's do the buffs. Destroy Ariaki. Destroy a Teriyaki Chicken. I think he is... I like this guy a lot. He's immune to a lot of effects. He's definitely A tier. I think he's about here. So upper A tier, he's usable. The Godzillas are usable and probably up a tier if this guy didn't exist, but I see this guy nearly every game. Burning Millennium Godzilla is good against tanks. Yeah, he's not bad. I mean, against with his when he gets halfway, he's pretty good. Ariaki is cool. Yeah, Destroy Ariaki, you can make him work. He might be higher up. It's just hard to place these Godzillas right now because I feel like none of them are S tier anymore. Like, Super Mech Godzilla's up here because of AMG decks. You know what? This guy's pretty good in AMG decks. Let me start moving some Godzillas in here real quick. They've fallen, but I feel like these guys are still usable. Gemstones in here. I do feel like I feel like this King Ghidorah is amazing if you can get him protected with especially Mulgera. I'm gonna put Mulgera probably up here and Legion here. No, no, leave me alone. It's so hard. I'm thinking of all like, oh, it is hard. I think Void is better. Like I'm looking at this list, and you got like this season is so like impactful. Everything's changed. Like I don't even know if Void is decent, especially like Void can be annoying, but there's so many ways to counteract it now. Ortho is really good in general, especially after he got buffed. He is really good, but Destroy All destroys him. I don't think he's better than Goat though, or this Mothra. This Mothra's really stun resistance is so important. And Behemoth, yeah. Void fell hard. Behemoth, when you see AMG users, you're like, oh great, Void bait, but then they have Behemoth and it's like, oh, alright. To me, I want more fusions or reboot units next season. I love the original concepts are nice, but they got rid of 2 years worth of units from the maps. I thought they were rebooting, like redoing like all the old monsters, but instead they're like, we've added 2 new monsters. They're cool. They kind of ruined the game though. Oh, the collab units too. Yeah, Destroy Ghidorah people have quit because of him, because he counters Godzilla so hard. The only way Shin Ortho or these guys are going to win against him, like if you put him 1v1, same level, same cards, he's going to beat every single Godzilla. He's going to beat Earth. He's going to beat Shin Ortho. He's going to beat G54. G54 can't heal through it. He'll heal one of the 3 hits. Kaiser eliminates Behemoth from AMG deck. Yeah. I mean, that's true. Kaiser in AMG deck's really good as well. Yeah, you can void, but if you got Behemoth, if you guys, I've seen some smart players where they just have Kaiser in the back, Behemoth next to him, and then like Shin Ortho maybe in the front blocking. These are all reduced costs, by the way. Storm Ghidorah, like you can't void them because they're healing. Yeah, Kaiser is amazing. Toto spent months making people put effort into Godzilla decks with the use we have. They literally released Godzilla after Godzilla, but they destroyed it with Super Dragon alone. People have quit again. Multiple people have quit. I've heard, I've been told about because of this guy. But if there's no Godzillas on the field, this guy's like S, top of S. But because Godzillas, they're literally everywhere. Yeah, it's just rough. All right, so low S. They're higher up if Destroy didn't exist, but when Destroy is on the field, all Godzillas are A tier, which he's. We're talking about this season. Right now, he's in every battle, nearly every battle. Would you rather get Bagon or Singular Point and Gearus? I like Singular Point and Gearus, but Bagon's good too. You need more levels and Gearus get used out of them. Dude, -0. Man. Why is Scar an S? He's still really good. He can still rope people and buff people around him. Just the other month he was still up here. Like he's definitely outclassed, but that 100 and something range of roping people in is amazing. If you play these two together, you can get into some real shenanigans. Fraud is like B tier, and Scar King's definitely not in the A tier. Scar King kicks ass still. He buffs. He's more of like Ultima, where he's a support. Godzilla Kong usually need a buff. They do. All right. What else do we need? Manila's unironically good now. People are using him. I don't want to move around too much. Millennium's kind of worse than the rest of the Godzillas. I feel like, at least these guys. Hidora's actually kind of. I have to like. It's hard now. It's really hard to rank these guys. Oh, Godzilla evolved. I think Burning Godzilla's actually pretty funny. So let me rank this appropriately. This is actually kind of funny. burning Godzillas, when they get roped, that's a good thing. Especially when this guy wakes up. I've seen him destroy an AMG push, so I had Mothra heal on him, and he just goes bam! He explodes and kills everyone. Why is Legion at S? He got a buff recently. He's actually kind of decent. He crashes the game too, so it's a bonus point. All right, we're going down B tier. GMK's. He got buffed, but it's like such a small and puny buff. The AoE buff was nice though, but the stat buff was so small. We put these guys on top of B. They're definitely outclassed. They're outdated. They're not terrible, but I think these guys are faring better. Mechagodzilla sucks. I played him recently. He sucks hard. So I'm going to put him down here. I made a mistake, guys. I looked at his stats, and his range is horrible. I was playing with Ada Legend, and I used this guy, and he just could not hit any of the Godzillas. Like, he didn't have the range to even start an attack. Kiryu still suck. I know on some, like, the higher level players who outstat everyone they nearly fight, they say Kiryu's like an S tier or A tier. Kiryu sucks unless you have, like, you're way better than your opponent. When you make a tier list, you're talking about, like, how these units are, like, at the same level. You can consider cards, but, like, you're not going to be like, okay, where is this level 40 Kiryu compared to this level 5 G91? You know, you just can't do that. Kiryu sucks. Kiryu sucks hard. Mulgera's better. Every time I fight somebody who I'm, like, have a chance to beat, if they summon Kiryu or Mulgera, that gives me the advantage. Because now I'm like, okay, they just wasted 6 energy. Bioharvest can slow down attack speed. Yeah, Bioharvest is the best character in the game right now. Hang on, guys, I gotta change the music. I don't want to relax. I want to be angry. So angry. There we go. Happy Godzilla music. But yeah, we've been going for like an hour. I think that's about it. If I'm looking at it now, because Godzilla's kind of suck. What tier is Mod Ganon? Can you guys not see it? He's in Takeoff. He's up here. You can kind of change these guys in and out. It depends what you value in this game. Like, if you're going for a rush deck, these two are like the best for rush decks. If you're going for like a slow deck, a safer deck, these guys are really good. This is a powerhouse. His stats are the best. Overall, he's the best 6-cost, 7-cost unit in the game right now. Like, my G91 got wrecked by a low-level one. Mine's level 28, aced. He's got like 60% stat boost, and he gets completely graped by this guy. Yeah. I'm so frustrated, guys. Like, I'm legit kind of mad at how the meta shook up. So, like, all these guys are level 1 for me. I got this guy to level 7 because I'm putting everything into him. They haven't nerfed anything. So I think if you're going to invest, get these guys to level 5, and then get this unit to like level 20. Because anything that's like bulky and made to attack, you need levels in. Support, you don't need that much levels in. You can get away with level 5. Is SMG all even good right now? He can beat Destroya. He can stun anything he can stun lock. He's really good against. G91 needs a range buff. He just got it. G91 is good. It's just 7 costs suck now. Honestly, we could make a whole thing, like, we could take down all the 7 costs. Like, these guys are only up here because they're so good. Actually, I think Ultima's way better. We're going to put Ultima up here. Now that I think about it, I'm going to save and post this. Maybe put an image at the end of the video. Yeah, because, like, the 7-cost Godzillas suck now. There we go. But these two can really work. G91 is amazing, but Dragon nukes them so bad. Said that I can't use them. Yeah, literally my favorite units. So these are my favorite units in the game to use. I love G91. I love 1954 alt. Amazing, but he gets shreked by all. I mean, he can resist the poles. According to somebody I was talking to, they said that he doesn't resist Biolante's pole, but he resists Scar King. I don't use G54 alt much during the season. Like, I use them, but I can't recall. I want to say he does resist Biolante Harvest's pole. But someone told me he didn't, so I don't remember. I think Rio's really fallen off. Rio is basically a little god, like a Godzilla tower. Rio is like, you have to use him right. You got to place him in the back, and absolutely just, he can still do ridiculous stuff. He might actually, I think G54 alt is probably, maybe like up here. Rio, I'd put up, who's more threatening? It's hard. It's so hard because 7 costs aren't very good anymore. Godzillas aren't really good anymore. Well, they have a heavy counter. Godzillas are still good, but they're countered in 7 costs you don't want to use. G90, or no, G54 alt. G91 doesn't resist, but he's always hitting first after being pulled because his stun isn't long enough. Did I say Scar? No, I meant G54 alt. That's my bad, guys. This guy, the guy who's immune to Scar King's pull. Sorry, I misspoke. Wait, I wonder if Scar King, who has more range? Is Scar King like a secret Biolente Harvest counter? Who has more range? 120. 115. Oh my gosh. So Scar King can grab Biolente Harvest before Scar King new hidden counter for Biolente Harvest. Take off tier. Where was he? Was he like right here? The animation makes him slower, so Harvest grabs him first. Oh, are you serious? That's too funny. Yeah, Jinjo 54 alt resists the pull. Okay, that's what I need to know. So he's going, G54 alt's going back up. His stocks are up. Godzilla Mothra is still really good for the shields. I prefer Mega alt. Well, Mega Gearus alt is just a completely different character. He's going up there in their faces in the front lines and stunning them. Scar King's like in the back. He's an escort unit. They can just put something in front of Nip because, or him. Scar isn't AoE. He isn't, but the pull is still really good. We've played against Scar King for 2 years now. Just about 2 years, so everyone knows how to play against him. That doesn't mean like he's bad though. Just because our matchup knowledge is so great of Scar King, like he can still help out a ton. He can still rope and he powers people's attack around him. He's still really good. Odaiba's a good counter. He is a good, like Scar King has counters now. He's not in takeoff because he doesn't have counters anymore. Like Mothra Duo has counters. You just use Kaiser ult. Storm Ghidorah, just use a strong hitter. Bagon, hit him with a 1v1 unit. Like all these guys have some form of counters. Rainbow Mothra, I don't really know. But like, yeah, Scar King has counters now. He's not like uncounterable like he was earlier, or he wasn't like super hard to counter. Toe literally gave us free play players the finger. Yeah, in defense, I see people say like, "Oh, we got free units, but like getting a level 1 piece. Level 1's not going to do anything. Like, yeah, if you get enough free stuff, maybe you can get a unit to level 4, but... So are the military units more viable now because military could destroy you? Cloud, I wish that's how it was. Rainbow all gets mogged by Spang, that's right. Let's see. Bagon, I think before I had like 1400 stats. These headphones are like strangling my head. They're like for babies. 1703 HP. He has the same HP as like... He has better HP than Armored Mothra. Let's see, who's comparable to him? Behemoth's got good HP. He's got more HP than Blade Liger. Blade Liger has excellent stats. He has similar stats to Burning Godzilla Ariake version. So he actually has good bulk for 6 cost. I think it's his range is what makes him suffer. 72 reach is not that good anymore. But 2.7 attack speed. Oh, I hate a lot of my users 2.7 instead of 2.8. 318 is good attack. He has a 20% attack boost for killing an enemy for 20 seconds. Wow. Decent movement. Bagon's really good. Mine's at like level 8, and I'm considering using him. Maybe like level 6. But being able to hit so... You actually, with the buildings lined up on certain maps, you could damage the leader right at the start of a match. So Destroyer got teamed on. Nah, dude, he's gonna break everybody. Since I run Gigan Rex, I am scared of Rainbow Alt. Rainbow Alt's really good. That's why he's up here. The meta right now is Gigan Rex lead and AMG. But you got Super Mecha Godzilla, who's awesome too. He's still a really good leader. That stun can change games. He ain't just tanky without cards. Yeah, you need cards, and luckily there's a lot of good Mothra cards. There's one that powers them up by an additional %. So it's hard to rank. Destroya's up here. He'd be like here if it's if people still played Godzillas. I'm not seeing that many against Godzillas. This is him. Against not Godzilla, he's like back here. So I'm gonna put him here. He's kind of in between. Dude, I can't get good cards either. I did 300 plus polls. Actually, this stream I was going to spend my 8k gems. Because I save up like 12 to 15k gems and then go for a good card. But yeah. Rainbow All is good with multiple units like Gigan Miles, but he can't one-hit him. Is Iris even good in this meta? I have fought one gold Iris, and he was actually decent. Like, he was actually, his flames were threatening. But nobody put levels into him. Like, you don't see him that much. I think people don't know how to play him yet. He's an escort unit. You want to protect him so you can summon his fireballs. A lot of people send him out alone. 7 costs that gets blown by a 4 cost just existing. Oh, Taba's pretty good. If I had to put Taba's like up here. Taba's like in the upper S tier. Hell, I'll break my rule. I'm gonna rank the effect pieces, at least in this tier. Taba is probably I put Taba here. Maybe like right here. No. Taba goes here. Taba is so good. Mine's like level 8, and I see people use Taba all the time. Taba's amazing. With Mod Gigan? Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. That's crazy to think about. Dimension Tide can stay here. It's really hard to rank him. Armor's really good. Shobijin is for sure up here. Shobijin's like really good now. My Mod Gigan's only level 2. I thought about leveling up, but the thing is like there's so many units I should level up. Like, let's see, how many upgrade sticks do I need to get these guys just to level 5? So 4 for him, 4 for him, 4 for him, 3 for him. Let me get my calculator out, how much I would have to spend to get these guys, or how many G-stones it would cost for me to do it. So let me get my calculator out. So 4 plus 3. This guy's already plus 5. I'm not going to worry about him, though. We're not going to consider him. Plus... Is that the 3? Who else would I want to get up? Baragon, so plus 3. Cocoon's already level 7. Spang, let's say plus 2. Behemoth, I need to get it to him, so plus 4 on Behemoth, plus 4 on the Fire Rodan. This guy's like level 7. This is just getting to level 5, by the way. Any other units I want to invest in? They're low level? No. So these are units I feel like I need to invest in. So Harvest, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. So 24 times 3... Oh, shoot. 24 times 3,000. So in order to get these guys all up to level 5 and usable for me, I need to spend 72,000 gems on G-Mats. So people are always telling you, save your G-Mats so you can get your guys to level 5 and make them usable. Well, I gotta save up for what's good now, 72,000 G-Stones. So how many months is that? Is that like 7 months, 8 months? So save up for 7, 8 months and you can get a bunch of new guys to level 5. How crazy is that? 72,000 gems. People are like, just save up. And it's like, all right, I have 20,000 gems. Well, your choice is to upgrade your units or buy cards. 20k guaranteed said I get at least one card. Or I can get one guy to level 5. So stupid. I'm not investing into new units. They're so boring. I'll invest in... Yeah, I'd say just invest in your favorites, because the meta's always changing, and if you're not going to spend hundreds or thousands every month. Psychic Chorus, go to... I love... Dude, Psychic Chorus is down now. But I lower A because G91's not useful. I remember the post from Burning G guy. Using Bounty to pull Burning Godzilla. That's why Burning Godzillas are up higher in the A tier. This guy and this guy. Because they can be pretty good for Harvest. It's just outside of that. It's kind of iffy. And this guy, he needs to sleep. Yeah, Shinobi-Jin's way better than Psychic Chorus. Mine's like level 1. Let's add more to that. Let's say I need 80,000 gems. Let's include Shinobi-Jin. Jinjo, you should take a look at the offer wall. It's a really good source of free gems. How much are you getting? Because I used to do that for Maple Story, and then I got scam calls. Investing in your favorite is one of the best financial decisions in this game. That's why, like, when G91 came out, Mecha King Ghidorah is one of my favorites, but he's down here. He's kind of dog shit. So is Godzilla Earth. He's down here. Godzilla Earth is probably, like, down here at this point. Godzilla Earth is horrible. Poor Godzilla Earth. Dude, in 2 years, Godzilla Earth went from, like, a good S tier monster now to B tier. The power creep's unreal. 100 plus a day. Most I've gotten in a day is 210. Not enough for me, though. But I appreciate the grind that you're doing. That's awesome. That's on top of all the dailies, login, event stuff. Oh, okay. I was going to play egg mode on this, but I'm pretty sure my energy would freeze or glitch on the computer. Nice. So guys, I think that's the tier list. I'm going to save it. Bad season. Save. Download. There we go, I'll post it. I mean, B tier and down, you don't even know what's going on anymore. So just for, like, forget, like, even lower A. Like, here and down. Lower A and below, it's just, I don't even know what to do with it. Like, so basically takeoff tier, these are units that you need if you want to boost your win rate to the highest possible. S tiers are all reliable. They're pretty good with levels. They might have a counter or a weakness or something they don't excel at, so that's why they're not in the takeoff tier. They're not perfect. A tier, there's roles, specific roles and niches they can do that make them really good, but most of the time, they're going to struggle and need lots of support. B tier is just outclassed, needs a ton of support. This is like favorite, use your favorite unit category, and then C and D is if you want to lose. Hey, Phantom Curio, thank you for the positive words right there. I appreciate it. I'm glad your morning's going well. SMG all, I had them lower. If you're not stun resistant or not 80 something range, you get stun locked. How do you get upgrade sticks? You either get them from fragments. You might get like 2 or 3 a month if you're not spending. So I need, what was it, 24, let's say 28 upgrade sticks to get everyone to level 5 right now. So if you get like 3 upgrade sticks per month, let's say I need 30. So that's 10 months of saving upgrade sticks just to get a few, several guys level 5 for me. Oh no, you're good, The Dust. You can upgrade sticks from the shop for 3,000 gems. Yeah. So you gotta save, usually you can save like 10k plus of gems a month. So, guys, wait. It says I've been live for 10 minutes. Did my stream reset? What the butt? You get G-Mats from Fragments, All-Star Battle, Season Rewards, or the 3k gem buy. Yeah, so like, I think you get... Do you get enough Fragments every month? You get like 3... You get some. And then All-Star Battle, you get 1. Yeah, that's right. And then Season Rewards, you get 1 as well, I believe. Tamagotchi is like, oh my god. You get 2 G-Mats a year, basically. Stream is lagging a lot. I get all those G-Mats from the shop offer. No, I have to buy them. Or else I'm not getting levels. 2 from the All-Star if Light is counted. Light doesn't do new units, though. This season's daily login rewards have been... Well, they've been a lot nicer than usual, but the 100 bonus Gasha tickets, I didn't get anything. I got this 3-star Biolante card. I got 2 of them. I always get that one. Or the Shin ones. They only increase 1 stat. But the 2,000 gems was nice. You can spin 10 on the Gasha, but you probably won't get anything. You have like a 1 point... I think you have a 7% chance to get a 3-star and like a 1.5% of getting something good. So you just got to do that. They just have to hand out, let's see, 20,000 gems for a guaranteed pull. Oh, you use lights on Kaiser? I've been using lights on Mega Gearus Alt, Karate Kid Godzilla before this season. I think I used one on Taba. Sorry, do I mean second half? Oh, second half, yeah. Excuse me. G84. G84 is pretty good. Nice. You gotta get Kaiser to 5. I mean, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm so overwhelmed with all these units I should invest in, and I just don't have enough materials. Like, I've spent, I don't know, close to $100 this season, and I got level 1 Kaiser. I got this guy to 7 because I'm really going into him. I got the Storm Ghidorah to 20. I think Storm Ghidorah might be further up in AMG decks. Yeah, Mega Gearus Alt is like, yeah, it's a one-trick pony. But it's pretty cool when she gets to dash a few times. You get GMAT frags from random places in the game. Let me know how many you guys get at the end. I think I usually get like 3 or something. And then if you're not doing every quest, you get 2. You get like 2 GMATs. Well, like, you know, the paying players, they don't know that. They're like, what do you mean? You get like 30 a month. You know? They don't understand what we're going through. But yeah, no, I've just... This is like a tier list / meta discussion. That's stupid. Why waste sec... I don't know, the anniversaries have been pretty lackluster since... 2024 I thought was a good year. I think the other years were good too. But like after 2024, we've kind of just fumbled the ball. Like they're not listening to our inquiries, you know. The matchmaking still, you get errors and crashes, you have to restart the game. Like, okay, I can handle that for ranked, but like everything's doing that. It's just so annoying. Like I open Expedition, error crash. It's like, all right, thanks. I try to upgrade my battle memories. And I sell them, but they don't disappear, and I can keep selling them. It won't count it, but it'll say like, oh, you can sell these unlimited. Or if I upgrade some battle memory, crash. It's just so stupid. And then you get disconnects in egg mode. I would have had a perfect streak in egg mode last season if I didn't disconnect. Yeah, Goji box, you either get 100 coins or you hit the jackpot with 10 gems. I get 6 GMATs if I count all the 3K gem offer and the free ones I get. Well, that's spending 3,000 gems, yeah. Anniversary rewards were a little worse. The second login being a bunch of gold maps are so ass. You might get like 2 gold 4 stars from it, which isn't terrible. I don't mind the gold maps. Obviously, it could be better. Jurassic World Live gives you like a free dino, which starts at like level 16 or 21. Here, they're like, here's a level 1. All right, spend $1,000 and you can get them to level 20. It's like, thanks, game. Thank you. Ugh, so stupid. You can save for several months and you can level some guys to level 5, I guess, or pull 2 cards. Honestly, I love Godzilla. I love Toho. Well, I don't love them that much anymore. But I've been holding out for so long. I first started feeling like I've taken breaks, like I've not played as much, but since like the summer, like later, like I want to say later fall, when Chibis were still dominating after several months, like being in every match, it was still so, that's when I was like gonna quit. Then December 2024 was an amazing season, best season by far Anything else after was just not good. It was a season where Chibis got nerfed. Leader buffs came in. Mecha Godzilla was awesome. King Ghidorah, no one discovered he was like, not many people were using that board wipe leader until like the very end of the season. I think January, no, it was Christmas. Rio came out, and then Shin came out after, and that's when things just went to shit again. Like literally for one season, things were balanced and nice. It was actually pretty fun. Like the meta shook up a ton. It felt like a really good time. Like everyone seemed happy for that season. But then it went to dog shit. So ever since December 2024, that was the last good season. They added the Ace feature. Up to 12 monsters on your team. I think they... But like, I don't care about the EX battles. I don't care about Godsy boxes. You know, I want real content. I don't want a small baby update, you know? Like this map thing is just like, click, move, collect. What's the fun in that? You don't have raids. You can't support your friends. You don't have alliances. Like, what do you do with your friends? You can't help your friends out in this game because they don't want you to do that. Tamagotchi was interesting, but all you do is batch click points. That's it. You can't, like, do anything with it. You can't trade. You can't really use it to battle because it just says error, rooms code doesn't match. So stupid. GWA gave us a free D-Rex and Murodon DNA, who are amazing uniques, starting at level 21. I'm tempted just to play because I only played for like a year and a half and I was doing pretty good. I saw a video from 2018 when I started in June and I was in the top 3,200 already, even though I started a month later. I've been playing this game more due to the new Bio and Harvest discs. They look so cool. They are pretty cool. I put Varen to Ace. He's level 40. Nice. 9,000 HP. I love Varen. The best additions they did was Varen and Ebra. I honestly never had a problem with Rio or Final Warzone. You just have to kill them quick. Yeah, you gotta get a rush deck going. But if you fight a good user of Rio or Final Warzone, you won't be able to rush them. They'll be protected. The only way really is if you outstat them. Then you can just push through everything. But I honestly been playing Blue Archive, and I am enjoying that game's 5th anniversary more than GBL. It was so fun to fight the boss raid and previous boss. I'll have to check that out. Dude, Godzilla Earth is not getting buffed. Nobody's getting buffed. The only people getting buffed are around here. And then if there are buffs for, like, let's say Hedorah, they do like, I don't even know what they're doing. They're like, they don't want to fix the character. They just like go reduce costs, HP attack. They don't do range. They don't redo like the poison effect to Hedorah, Ariaki, HP and attack. The issue is his range. All they do is HP and attack, basically. So stupid. Super Destroy's level 6 and he's blue. I don't know why it's... Oh, it's rented. That's why. I've been waiting for a G Earth buff for 3 years. Friend match is still broken. Shows how much Toho cares. OG Earth is never getting buffed because the alt is out. I think they... Like, if I had to pick a point... When Kumo Augment was OP, a month later he got nerfed. Or like 4 weeks, whatever, 3 weeks later. He got nerfed, and then he got nerfed again. That was when the game cared. That's when Toho cared. Then they started adding alts, which were like, bro, just add more monsters. And they've gotten so carried away with adding alts that they're not going to do Showa Godzilla. They should have just continued on releasing original monsters. I would even take these reboots over alts. Alt is just like repackaging and saying, hey, here's the great value brand of pizza rolls from Walmart, you know? Zilla was cool, but I'm so checked out of the game that I just don't care. I was really excited, though, at first. It still baffles me how this game has no guilds or raid bosses. There's zero incentive to do the co-op challenges. There's no rewards. There's no rewards for fair match. Like, maybe there's like a daily, it's like, here's 10 gems or 240 coins. No, we need like rank battle where the rewards of fair matches, co-op battles, maybe friend matches, we get stickers, you know? But you don't get anything. Ariaki's stats buffs were nice, though. He's decent. I mean, he's A tier for me. He could be low S, but like, there's better options. I feel like he doesn't. His range is too short, but you can make him work. He's usable. Like, he needs a lot of support, though. There's no reason to play the game after completing the battle pass. Yeah. They didn't retract the reach nerf is really what killed Ariaki. They say that there's more players in the lower levels, but like when I'm playing online, there's not as many people to steamroll. It's more like regulars. This game had alliances. Who are the players that you want to team up with? Name at least 3. Go. Name your friends. I would love raids. Just have like a. I think they when GBL first came out. Not a lot of people know this. They had little raid bosses in the middle, right? They had like bosses that appeared very early on. You can find like really old clips of it. But that'd be cool. Like you work together. Like the co-op mode's kind of like that. I wish it was just the monster fighting you. Pokemon Go had raids in 2017. Come on. My author gets an extra 2,000 HP from your cards. Nice. Good job. Yeah, basically you get the rented levels are awesome. And more rented levels is great. But once they're off, you're stuck with these guys at level 1 and you're like, oh. And that is nice because you got noobs or new players coming in and they go in the next season, I find them and they'll have like level 1. They don't realize their guys aren't rented anymore. Easy battle. Blue Dream, Scarlet Ghidorah, and Kiyoe. Nice. I need more water. My throat's killing me. The boxes do feel like a lower drop rate. I was playing for hours and I got a box like 40 minutes into my battles and I didn't get any for a long time. Yeah, guilds would be awesome. You can support each other and be like, oh, like in GWA or Jurassic World Live, it's pretty much fragments. You give each other fragments to help each other out. Have some cards been bugged really in these recent times? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Something I hate is when I have an insane win streak, but the game crashes. Like I had a 38 win streak. Oh my gosh. Jinjo, I think they mean at the 36 range. Yeah, so it's like 30,000 people at the 36 range. I can't get any of my friends to play this. I don't think they make it to 36, I think, then quit once they're steamrolled. Really? Cards don't work sometimes? I mean, I've had matches where all of a sudden I die in one hit, and I'm like, what the heck happened? So that could happen. Yeah, GBL is probably the most buggy game I've played, like, consistently. Well, the thing is when you quit playing, you don't go below 36. So there's 36,000 people. You can't tell if they're active or not, though, or quit. So, yeah. I think that's good. I was thinking of playing today, but I really don't feel like it. And I think I would end up spending my 8K gems trying to get that Red Destroyer card because you need it. And just like every time before when I save up 8 to like 15k gems and I use them. I mean, in December I got the Kaiser and Godzilla card. That was the first time where I saved up gems and was actually able to pull something. Usually though, I get nothing. I lost a 20 plus win streak to a guy who had all 3 new units gold named. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the card system's so bad. And I wish they did care. I really do, because like the changes are so small. Like the big anniversary, I said this before, the anniversary changes here are small updates for every other game. Like 4 years or 4.5 years, here's a box. What's in the box? It's a mystery box. You open it, 100 coins. What? 50 red P points. What? And then they started adding purchase gems, which was stupid. Purchase tokens. Everything's paid walled. $37 instead of $19 for the new enemies. I don't even think it was it was $19 a little bit after I started playing. I think it was like 30,000 to unlock a unit when I started or something. The gacha system's bad. No way to save tickets. Way worse than most gacha games. It's gotten to that point. Like I've been trying to say, like, people, we need to say something. We got to write inquiries, you know, and we are. I mean, I have been. I wrote one a month ago about co-op battles and friend battles need to be fixed, and I got an automated response, and I haven't gotten any other response since then. Like, I did get some responses. I got, like, one response. I've always been an inquiry guy. I've always emailed people with feedback. I've probably have sent 20-something, I think, in the last 2 years. And I've gotten, like, 1 or 2 responses. A lot of it was every month for a while. I was like, you need to nerf chibis or bring people up to chibis level, because everybody was using chibis. That's when a lot of people started quitting. Like you'll notice a lot of the old school YouTube or GBL YouTubers around when the chibis came out or just before, they quit. They stopped uploading. I think Tuscan Cow, Comics GBL, 99 Origa's been done for a while. Was it Pew Pew? Something Penguin Pew Pew? I fought him when I first started playing. He was a Japanese player. He had a lot of views on YouTube. He stopped uploading. Gaming Beaver, who plays pay to win games, played this game for a bit and was like, fuck no. So like we don't have a lot of YouTuber action because it's like you got to have donations, and GBL players can't donate anymore because they're having to spend a lot more than usual to play. BB Pew, yeah, that's him. BB Pew. Yeah, Toa's working on -0. I'm excited. Yeah, they'd probably be like upper A tier, low S. The reason why chibis were so bad is because anything with a 2 or a 3, I don't know, 2.8. I think it was 2.7 attack speed or more couldn't attack the chibis. Or at least not for a long time. Chibi stun locked almost the entire meta. I was beating like... There was very few people who could beat my low-level Chibi Destroya combo with my final Wars card back in the summer. Yeah. I think the reason Beaver quit was because he saw the GBL the same as Jurassic World Alive, but even worse, and didn't want to go down the same road. Yeah, because he quit Jurassic World Alive. Dude, he was there from like the beginning. Yeah, chibis, chibis were bad for the time. At least with Kumo Augment. Some people back then when I said chibis were bad, they're like, what about Kumo Augment? I'm like, he was nerfed in a month. Good. And then he got over nerfed. He's a gold unit. Everyone could get him. Everyone had opportunity to get him. With chibis, you got one for free. And you could level them up, a few levels every month. But like a lot of the other units, like Kaiser, I had to pay to get him. Harvest, had to pay to get him. Had to pay to get him. Not everyone has the opportunity to get these units nowadays. 4-star units being the only units in the game suck. Like, let's see who's the best 2-3-star unit right now. Godzilla Tower. So we're about, 20 places in. Godzilla Tower. Let's keep going. Varen. Very good. So let's see. Up next, I put Ebra here. So we got 3 units in the S tier, which is awesome. These are the newest 2 stars. A gold star. Let's see where the next one is. So about 50 units in, we got Dorets and Airbase. Nice. Manila, Shinden. So not too bad. They add maybe 1 2-star. And then maybe like 1 3-star a year now. It used to not be that way. Ebra is awesome. Ebra is great. I never had a problem with the chibis. Dude, they changed... Like, Godzilla Evolved was an A tier because he couldn't attack the chibis. And then as soon as they got nerfed months later, he went up to S. He was one of the best. Jurassic World, yeah, Beaver posted content before the game went public. Loved it, but it all went downhill on the release of Indoraptor Gen 2 and Boost. Yeah, I quit when Boost came out. When my Velociraptor, or my Utah Raptor or whatever, got outsped by an Allosaurus who had like 20 less speed, I was like, bro, I'm done. It was so stupid. G54, oh yeah, Alt was good against chibis, but the issue then came with Ariake slicing up, yeah. Dude, no, they're only doing 4 stars now. When's the last time they released a 2 3-star unit? Was that more than a year ago when they released Varen and Ebra? There should at least expect co-op battles. It's canon and universe to have monsters friends team up, yeah. Yeah, over a year ago. Like, if you look at the pattern of GBL, it's just like we're gonna have 4 stars coming out. Like, more characters is good, but they're true. The progression is still the same as if there's 1 monster per month, 1 or 2 monsters per month. They literally gave up on nerfs. They're like, they don't care. They don't care. They're like, people are paying for cards. That's good enough for me. Oh, people don't like the cards. Well, according to this data, they're paying. And now that we've released so many broken cards in a row, they're still paying. We don't need to change anything. As long as they're paying, the game is good. The game is perfect. What about the bugs? Oh, well, they're still paying, so we don't need to fix these bugs. We'll fix them. We'll fix them months from now. So dumb. Hey, Phantom Kiryu, thank you for the Flow State. I don't know what that is, but I like the font. What's next? Card buffs? Dude, they still haven't done card buffs. Like, it's kind of dumb they don't do that. Like, some people say, like, oh, they shouldn't buff or nerf units because then people will feel like they're left out or betrayed. And same with cards. And it's like, that's too damn bad if your unit got nerfed or buffed. That's just the way video games are, you know? So awesome. Thanks for the Flow State. Co-op was fun, but no good rewards. Yeah, Whales cried too much about spending on something just because it was OP. Well, I think people are quitting now. Like, for Jurassic World Live, it was boosts for me, which was within like a little more than a year. And then GBL, I came during the -1 season. And that's when everything being released was like 4 stars after that. Like, Shinden was out when I started. I was like, oh, cool, Shinden. And I looked at the things, I'm like, alright, they got the cool Evangelion units. I'm like, they got a lot of free units, 1 to 3 stars. And then they just stopped doing it. Hey, how PNG are increasing units. I accidentally pressed the gift. Oh no! It's not like the units that make them good anymore. The fun aspect is just that not there like it once was. Yeah, like the units are so complex to do everything now. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Like, I asked him, like, I had one person chatting me. Hey, he's an awesome dude. But he's just like, who cares about the old units? The whales have them at level 40. So why would you want them buffed or changed? Because that'll just be a disadvantage for you. I'm like, I'd rather have a level 20 against a level 40 instead of a level 2 against a level 40, you know? Back when Jet Jaguar SP was released, you could get them to level 5 for free just from the missions alone. That's pretty cool, actually. From what I hear from old players, is this game actually used to be pretty friendly to free-to-play players. Like, this game actually used to be pretty nice. Occasionally, I will watch, like, ever since I started playing, I like watching old videos. So I was watching Sir Melee's old tier list for a while, and the game seemed pretty balanced. I mean, we have a good S tier here, but like these units, right? Like maybe like here. No, maybe like these units here are a cut above the rest. Like these, I don't think these are on the takeoff, but I think these guys are a cut above the rest. And then this goes down to here, maybe? There's like little segments, like high S, mid S, and then A, you need a lot of support, and then these guys, the lower A, I should just drag all these guys to B tier, honestly. This, maybe even like this and below, so like half the game, don't even bother with them. My highest level unit used to be level 12 King Ghidorah and 12 Terrestrius, and I was standing up the whales who had almost level 30s. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen my video already about like how much the gap has widened, check that out. That one actually got some views. Thank you for that, guys. Back then there'd be like a 1300 HP gap. Now with free cards and then a couple good maxed out cards, it's over like a 5000 HP difference. And then with this event now, it's just kind of stupid. Like what GBL used to be. Well, players moan about broken units. I think everyone moans about the broken units. If you can pay for the broken units, you don't care. You just get them and win. I think the goal, what they're trying to do is they're focusing completely on whales right now. Whales' goal is to win as fast as possible. So the timer used to be like, what, a minute for a win? Or 40 seconds? Now there are guides being written saying how to take out your opponent in 20 seconds. What's the fun in that? You know what's really fun is my opponent can't fight back. Let me do that. What's the fun in that battle? That's no fun. But people are talking about it. That's the goal with all these new units. So the payers can win. So it's going to be 10 seconds, 15 seconds to win a battle instantly. And that's not fun for anybody besides like the top 1%. I wish Toho could just make the whales fight other whales instead of just random person with only level 12s, yeah. I saw a post by a guy named like Hazel on Reddit, how he says like Toho is trying their best for this game and the matchmaking is like nearly perfect as is. And we need to all stop whining. I was like bro, this guy has like zero expectations. That or he's a Toho employee, who knows. I only have 3 vids of Prime GBL. Dude. I mean, you can look at these old channels like Comics, GBL, Tuscan Cow. He's focused on the card game now. Tuscan Cow's a great guy. BB Pew. He made some excellent videos. They were making videos for years and then got busted. I literally didn't watch any of his videos this season. He lost when he didn't do a season begin video. But winning is fun. It's fun when you have a long, intense battle that's rewarding. That was GBL before Battle Memories. There's like 2 GBLs. There's pre-GBL before Battle Memories. Awesome. Great. It's a pay-to-win game. But like, you know, you can make it through. And then post-Battle Memories is like, what the hell, dude? It's like less and less skill. Battle Memories are like, I don't know. It's so stupid. Godzilla VDP is a whale. Wait, what? Why defend a company? I don't understand it. Leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone. I love those people. Yeah, Kelly, you're right. I can't remember who else I beat. TS Dragoon used to make videos and he vanished twice. Yeah, from what I've heard, he's done. After Chibi's, it was like, what the hell? Who's Godzilla VDP? I've beaten nearly everyone at least once. Besides Luvitar. Did I beat Luvitar once? I haven't beaten Jabroni Nation because it's like I can't do anything against those stats. Oh, this is a Pokemon Jazz from the Johto region. I used to have like a list. I had screenshots of people I beat, but I'm afraid to name them because then people are gonna get mad at me. You could probably just check out my past streams. Actually, if you go on my Twitch account, when I was playing early on, wait, you can see who I beat early on in my career. This is when the game was more balanced. I managed to take a game off Pans. Me and him were talking for a while. So this is me a year in. So I got Pans. Ashman had a level purple Rio, and I had my level 1 rented Rio beat him. I beat 01 Baragon, Doug M57. I didn't stream on Twitch too long. We could watch it. All right, guys, mind the cringe. Don't look at the camera. How's this look? All right, so this is me like when I was really getting into it. I think this is the December season. I think it's the December season, so the best one. 01 Baragon. This guy's surprised he's using a poopy leader. So here's the old. Okay, this is 01 Baragon. My bad.
Pay attention to the back, and I'm not doing that.
So this is when I first started streaming after some years.
Level 30 plus G21.
So yeah, back then I think this was like a for fun deck because King Ghidorah I just kind of send him out to die. King Ghidorah was actually not that bad during this time. Oops.
There we go.
Look at I used to call this combo Rainbow Sword of Justice. This must have been just before
Come on,
the
Destroyer, get up there. Get up there, big guy. No, Destroy, you were too slow. See, Destroy is really good when he decides not to fuck up.
How does this look with the double camera, Jinjo?
I think we're fine right now. Oh, that's a high level Mulgera.
So Owan Baragon, I
Might
think
end
he
up
still
stealing
plays
some
on and off.
HP.
Yeah, Desgador was like one of the best. G21 was actually
what?
really good before
He
Rio.
was in the circle. He had a leg in there. Oh. Well, at least this guy's safe, and I got my health back.
Yeah, Desgador was considered like one of the best characters. And then you could still use 3 stars during this time. Like, look at that.
Oh. So I'm in the place right now where I'm fighting some high-level players. And a lot of these guys are way higher level than me. Like, this guy's a level 50 Shinden. I have like a level 30.
This was the rented Rio season.
Let me hit him with a woohoo back. So he's got King Caesar. So he's playing an interesting deck. Very interesting deck.
I think my guys were like level
You
10
do have to be careful.
on average.
He's got Dorats. I'm going to put Mecha King Ghidorah back here. That's what we're going to have to do.
Wait. Oh yeah, got buffed this season before he was good. Sorry guys, I'm checking the chat.
I'm going to use Rio. I'm going to go cheat mode.
I shaved Jinjo's hair last May. Oh my gosh. Jinjo with hair. Yeah.
This guy is lethal.
Because GBL made me bald, guys.
For a few
Look at old Rio. This is when Rio was just released, I think.
And he's using Void Ghidorah. Void Ghidorah, I think, is secretly like one of the best units in the game.
That was before
Like,
people were really
best,
using
but one
Void.
at the top for sure. All right, Destroya. You gotta get
You
in.
broke
there,
your
buddy.
phone. Dude, this is a
Look at
rage-inducing game.
all gold named units. I don't even have one yet. And I've been playing for
And you would, past Jinjo, you would not get one until like a year and a half later.
3-4 years.
45 seconds of B mode. Yeah, good idea, Toho.
I just heard
Look at this. He has no bar left and he's still attacking.
Either way, we're okay.
Oh, then Destroyer's going to
Okay,
evolve, I
take it out.
think.
We got Destroya. Evolve. Yes! Okay. Oh, he's got regular Kong. That's not bad. But I got 1,000-year Dragon coming in. And we got the Swarms coming in.
Oh, seriously, I had trains.
Who do I want to use? I'm going to do Mecha King Ghidorah for the Dorats. This guy's smart. This guy's actually really smart. Because he's using these...
Look how close this
guy's
was
really
back
cool, but
then.
He's using, like, the lower
Like,
level
I
units.
think I had the final Wars card, which is why I was doing so good.
He's using a lot
But, like, this
of
guy
lower
had
Dorats.
gold
It's
units,
lethal.
like,
So hopefully he doesn't
almost
use
all
it
of his units
now.
were purple and gold. How crazy is that? Alright, Ariaki. Yeah, I think this was nerfed
There we go, double
Ariaki.
kill.
So it still worked.
And we almost are close enough to hit him with a -1. I'm going to put this Desgador.
Oh, the mic would break.
Look at that
Yep.
sword. Look at that sword. I'm telling you, when Destroya decides to go, he goes. He doesn't care.
I should just switch this to
And-
just chatting, because at
Right
this
now.
point... Oh, wait, we're not on Twitch.
Oh!
We're on...
Yes.
I love watching this.
I think-
Oh, look at the sword!
Yeah.
Did he just take
Ooh.
two
Oh,
takeoffs?
Two takeoffs. So in case you're new here, basically that tells your opponent to fuck off. So our takeoff count.
Dude, I've beaten Baragon after that, too. Here's the Pans one. Pans,
You know who I took a
if you're
game
watching.
from recently was Zelmito.
Zamito. I did beat Zamito.
He's currently #1. Usually he wrecks me, but somehow I managed to pull it.
So,
was
like,
awesome.
when I had the Final Wars card, like, it was crazy. I was getting wins I shouldn't have. I was being Cookie all the time, too. The guy who would pretend to be a Luvatar. At Pants joined. He lost and nerfed Ariaka. Dude, you could play units for fun back then. Now you gotta, like, if you play units for fun, you're just gonna lose in 20 seconds.
Oh, this
All
guy
right.
kicks my butt too. So we gotta get through these bad battles before we get to the good ones. Beat again.
I gotta send this to Pants. Dude, Destroy was... That's, like, also one of my favorite units to play.
I just remembered the anime. I don't even remember her name. I saw the anime so long ago. I don't know. I'll put this guy over here.
Dude, Destroy was so good back then.
Yeah, he has to evolve. There we go. And we're gonna let him come to us. It's okay if he dies.
So Pans was the one that showed me the Mecha Godzilla facility deck.
Oh,
Dude, I miss using Megalon. Battles were so much better back then. Like, nowadays it's just, I don't know.
I don't know
It's
if the
freaking
right
crazy.
time, but
Wait,
they're going to be nice and
can you guys see the battle?
It says it gives an 80% defense
There we go.
boost. Level 30 plus Kong. Get that shit out of here. You know what? I'm going to bully it. I'm going to bully it. This Mothra is really good at bullying him. It won't do
When
much
did that
damage.
Mothra come out? Was that, this was the December season then. This was my favorite season. I, like, was beating
Look at-
people.
Look at that monkey go.
Dude, remember when Beast Kong was, like, the craziest thing?
He's walking around. We're getting zapped. Oh, the cheese. The gravity beam.
Gamera
Mine's only
1996.
level 8, so I can't really do it. Oh, we're dead. Great battle.
Dude, I was giving up at this point, guys.
Are we gonna make it? Is Mecha King Ghidorah? No. I'll say. Unless somehow I can kill this guy right now. I thought we were dead. He does have that guy though. I don't like that guy. That guy's really like.
Oh, anime was good
Does he have
still
his
at this point.
He does. He looks like he's not halfway, but.
Dude, Pans is playing macaroni and cheese the deck. Just
Airbase.
pure cheese. Oh, but Destroya's so good. Get him, Destroya.
But-
I get hyped watching GBL videos.
Oh, we managed to get him though. Oh my god, look at the Destroyer just getting him. Holy shit. Little armor. We might make this. If I can get this heal, then. Alright, so we got Godzilla Dumb over here. You know what? I'm using Rio. I don't care. This guy is intense. I'm going to use Rio. I'm going to use Rainbow Mothra. I'm going to heal everyone.
Oh, dude, Rio was so
Okay,
busted.
we're back in the game. We are now back in the game.
The amount of disrespect
I mean,
the
that's-
G21
this
Toe
guy's-
gave
I
me
think that's
literally
also
makes me
good.
sad. Dude.
Because if I fight a higher level player, then I know I'm okay. Alright, I'm going to use -1 to distract these guys.
Dude, remember when Spamro was
He's
like
gonna hit me
literal
here with my
cancer?
Healing. I'm going to use Mothra to keep him away. Stay away. Stay away. No! Hit the other guy! Okay, we're good, we're good. Destroya's gonna hang out. I
Yeah,
think.
because anime
Actually,
Mechagodzilla was so weak to Destroya.
These guys.
Like, the matchup was actually pretty good. Oh,
Be
look at that
honest.
tail
Look how
whip.
much damage he did with the tail whip! Holy shit!
You're right, Past Jinjo. That was a big
Probably
hit.
shouldn't have put him with everybody else. But Destroya's strong. I believe in Destroya and what he's capable of. Come on, come on. Zap! Oh my
I think my 1,000-Year Dragon was like one of my strongest
Get a
units.
1,000-year dragon, yes! Alright, we're using Rio again. I don't think this guy is Rio because he's like, I'm good. He's like, I'm good at the game. I don't have to worry. I don't know if we have enough time though. I mean, it's only a minute and I gotta push through everything.
Dude, Megalon. No, God. I bet I used -1.
Oh, wait.
Called it.
Here we go. Boom! And it hit the Gamera. Thank God. And the Gamera's getting hit by that guy. I'm gonna give some invincibility. Oh my gosh, Rio is just so cheap.
Dude, I won because of Rio.
We gotta be careful.
Let's
We gotta
not
be
let's
so
not beat around the bush.
frickin' careful right now. Oh my god, are we doing it? Are we doing it? What happened? Oh, I thought I heard the sound of him dying. Alright, Desgador. Do it. Yes! Oh my gosh, I beat Pans! Woo! Let's do it!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Holy sh...
I think I don't remember if I beat Pans after that. So yeah, that was. I remember. Yeah, because I want to be careful. In the past, I've said, "Oh, I've beaten this guy once," and then later I get a message saying, "Hey, because you said that, people are pissed in some other Discord." I'm like, bro, I did though. So I don't want to name anymore without showing video evidence. But when I beat Pans that day, I felt so good. So shout out to Pans. Rio Cheese makes you look like an ass, but it's fair. That was cool. Well, he was using the evolved units and the King Ghidorah leader, which were also really good. But yeah, Rio literally helped me out. It was so good. Mecha King Ghidorah was cooking though. Dude, he was good. The range was still serviceable. The 69 range. That's the best range of them all. What up, Kaiju X Jaeger? Ghidorah was a mistake or destroy it. Yeah, dude, he literally pooped the game. Yeah, Rio, dude, Rio was so dirty. Also, in that video, Pans was using Spamra. Rio was dirty, but Spamra was like another type of cancer. So Rio is valid. I'm glad I got your guys' approval. Heck yeah. I need the console's approval. Dude, MZ was bad. Because the thing about Toho is after, like, I want to say probably Kumo Augment, from what I'm aware, afterwards was just a trail of bad decisions. You got endless bad decisions. You stop making 2 and 3 stars and just go all 4 stars. You release battle memories. You stop after the Ace and whatever update and have 12 in your deck thing. They started releasing Rio, Nerf Rio, Goat, Ultima. They just I'm gonna run out of fingers. There's just so many bad decisions that scared away players. And you guys do bring up a good point. Someone said earlier, there was a screenshot where it said rank 36, there's 30,000 players there and above. That doesn't account for the people that quit. So in the last, what is it, 5 years of this game, there's only 36,000 people above rank 36, I think it was. So how many active players are there? You know? They slowed down on nerfs. Well, games need buffs and nerfs. That's what keeps it healthy. And a lot of the buffs they're doing is they're so I don't even think they play the game anymore. I think they test new monsters. I don't think they play anymore. I think they randomly the buffs are very random nowadays. There's really nothing to it. They're like, why haven't we buffed in a while? All right, HP and attack or cost reduction. Like other games will be like, okay, let's change this unit up. Maybe increase his range. We'll just completely change him, but keep the characteristic of him. They don't do that here. Des Ghidorah sounds like another. Yeah, it sounds like the other unit. Just call it Super Dragon. Lily's Chibis and Rio didn't need the nerf because now look, we have loads of broken news. At the time, Rio ruined the game. You saw me beating Pans, right, with Rio? I shouldn't have beaten Pans. Pans has played, at that point, he's played like 10 times more battles than me, maybe more. Has way higher level units, way more experience, but I had Rio to tip the odds. Rio was busted. He is probably the best character. I think when he came out, he was the best character. Like, he was so far above everyone else. Like, Scar King was his only friend up there. Yeah, they buffed Godzilla 2002 and 2003 like 2 times in a row as a unit and leader. Yeah, Mothra Leo got absolutely shafted, especially by Armored Mothra. It's funny that devs don't even play their own game. They probably don't. Like honestly, these buffs feel so out of left field. They feel like what's the word where they don't feel aware of what they're doing at all. Like they're not part of the I don't know. They're not part of it. Rio and Skark decks made me want to throw up. It was so bad. Dude, my Ghidorah decks like 10 minutes after Rio was horrible. Like it's just all of a sudden I couldn't use Ghidorahs because place Rio you just win. And it's like okay, let me rush. Oh, they put down Scar King to stop me from rushing Rio. You know, or they use Freezing Sunday. Like you can't rush Rio against a smart player. They will buff G93 Trust. G93 is all right. It's a good like you got the level 10 as a free to play player. G93 is really good because he does percentage damage. More units should do that. They're oblivious. That's the word. They're oblivious to their own game and what it needs. I couldn't use Burning Godzilla either because he'd just die. Yeah, like, especially in water maps, like, what are you supposed to do? Let me slowly walk up. Now, if you have, like, guys with stats up the wazoo, you just do what you always do. The only strategy you have when you have incredible stats and cards, if you paid enough, rush, push, win. Because the goal isn't to find new ways to battle. It's finding ways to always win in 20 seconds. Or back then, 40, 30, 20. Soon enough, they're going to release units that beat people in 5 seconds. It's going to be stupid. Like, they're going to buff Kiryu and Mogira so much. I hate the ultimate effect spam so much too. I hate how they can just kill you, just kill MKG leader by sheer spam BS. That was, dude, when I started being Gandalf the Gay and that whole strat he was using, I ran healing for him. They literally gave whale players free roam on GBL. If you don't spend a ton, you're screwed. What up, Abel? Welcome back. It was the most annoying shit possible, aside from Rio. Yeah, I feel like us GBL players, us Godzilla fans, have not been eating good in this game. Like, and people have been holding out for so long, hoping for something good to happen. And what? The last good update, in my opinion, was December 2024. Ace feature. Rio came out Christmas. It was the update before that. So it was like late November, December, where they buffed the leaders up and nerfed chibis. The meta exploded. Every 60% of the cast was usable again. It was nice. -1 reboot that bombs the whole map, probably. Rio literally only needed a range nerf, not damage nerf. I think he got his HP and his timer nerfed. I don't know if his attack got nerfed or not, but I could be wrong. I think we will know next season will be another reboot monster. My goal is that I was really fucking holding out for this double Gasha. I think we all were. We were all holding out on these double Gashas. Like, hey, maybe we can stand a chance now. We have double the chance. And the cards are just shit. They're not worth spending all my gems for. Just complete shit. And I think they are oblivious to what cards are good. They don't even know what cards are good anymore. They're like, what number sounds good for this card? Let's do like 23%. Didn't we do like 15 like last year? I don't know. Let's do like 23%. All stats, 20% cooldown, energy regen. Also, it like reduces the amount of time. I don't know. Next card is gonna be reduced cost of all your monsters by 2 with 23% stat boost. I'm gonna say that if by -0, if they do not come out with a card that reduces units cost, I'm betting they will. It'll be the stupidest idea, but Toho's gonna do it. I will spend $100 -0 season, just right there and then buy it all in cards. I bet you $100 that they by -0 season they will have a cost reduction card for units. I almost can guarantee they're gonna do that.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
God,
Just by
can you
thinking
imagine? Like the Final Wars card made a bunch of people quit too. Like when you piss off players, when people are communicating they're pissed off, most people don't do that. The vocal minority, when they're frustrated, say it. The majority of people, they don't tell you what they don't like about your game. They just leave. And I don't think people realize that. Is when like, for example, if I get stuck even in a good game like Legend of Zelda, I stop playing it. Mostly because I suck. I'm done playing Ocarina of Time for now. I've been playing it, but they announced the remake. So I'm like, do I want to beat this one right now? Because I don't remember like a fourth of the story. Yeah. Jinjo, he didn't need an 8 HP nerf. He needed his range reduced, yeah. Last year anniversary had good rewards, but I found it pretty boring. Didn't like that they chose Gamera collab for the anniversary again. Yeah, I remember that. If they start doing only reboot, I'm gonna full drop the game. Dude, we need Showa Godzilla. Like, when alts came out, I remember when I started playing, I was like, oh, the alts look cool. It's a different take on monsters. But it gave them an excuse never to release Showa Godzilla or Showa Monsters that much. Nah, the next card is gonna be reduce your units cost to 1 and buff everything by 83%. So stupid. I feel like they shouldn't have come out with battle memories. They should have just done skins. I would have bought the shit out of skins. I feel like the reboot monster is just something they're going to use to avoid making show it. Yep, exactly. A card that reduces a unit's cost is the only thing that would make me want to spend on Gasha, and that's a high bar. I don't spend my gems at all. That's what I'm going to start doing. Because at this point, I know I can't catch up. I can't be as strong as I used to. Like the battle I just had with Pans, I don't think I'm that strong anymore. The gap, because of battle memories, the gap has gone. It's so wide now. Yeah, the power creep And them not adding units people want is what made me quit for a while the first time. Glad I did quit when I did, so I skipped the Rio season. The Rio season was horrible. Me and Leanne called them Die or Rio. That's when we first started making videos about GBL on YouTube, because we were pissed. Just watch Toe give Wales players new stuff, and us casual fans will suffer. What's funny is, okay, the monster spin, it's lazy, but it's good for everybody. My only gripe is, if you win, you get 20 coins, right? If you lose, you get 5. Well, what if you're a new player who loses constantly? So you're gonna go 5, 5, 5, and then 20 from a bot. Well, somebody who paid is gonna get 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Like, I don't know, first one to 100. I won't even calculate it. We all know. So 15, 35 every 4 matches. So 35 versus a Wales, 80 coins. It's like, that's the only gripe with it. But because GBL's in such a bad state right now, it's not a gripe worth bringing up anymore. You know? The thing is, even when we get Showa Godzilla, what good will it be? A unit that breaks the meta, or he's absolutely garbage like how they made... They're again, the word of today is oblivious. They're oblivious to what makes Megalon and Gigan. I think they were made to take on Gigan Miles. They bat him away, you know? But against other monsters, he's bad. Thing is, blah, blah, blah. Today I'm going to go hunting for Playmate's Ion Dragon, since he's my favorite from the Monsterverse. He's from the TV show. Right on. He can be trash, I just want him. They need to make like a separate mode where you can like only fight bots. Like with achievements, like a campaign, you know? Or a raid you can do. Like, it could be co-op mode. Just add good rewards to co-op mode and make it work. You know? Don't make it so hard to use. Like, the only thing with rewards is ranked battle in the same ASB wave, which is the same thing every time. You demolish the first 50 waves, and then you probably demolish up to wave 80, you know? It's not fun. Paper Goblin's up. Why would this be the last tier list? I'm questioning if I still want to play the game or not. There's been so many times where I was like, I'm hoping something good will come, and nothing good has come to this game, or nothing worthwhile has come to this game in like 2 years, nearly. At this point, make an Oxygen Destroyer that kills everything in the map. Dude. Phantom Curie, you're onto something. 10 energy, their next unit. Or their next effect, Oxygen Destroyer. For 10 energy, it kills everything in one hit and takes leader HP down half. That's probably what they're going to do. Varen was meta. I think Varen's still really good. Training mode would be awesome if it wasn't complete ass. Training mode's just like, the unit doesn't even respond to you. There is no AI. It's like an auto clicker. It's just like, I place guy here. All right, let me wait a minute. Place guy here. The training mode's like near worthless. It's just to use to see what the characters do. Bearground is good, but he's an obscure unit. Nobody cared much for him. Megalon and Gigan are globally loved, and they're terrible. Dude, I love them. A campaign would be peak. Dude, play Jurassic World Live. They've had a campaign for years now. Like my new name for GBL. Yeah, they need to remaster GBL and relaunch it. My Baron has 9,000 HP right now because of the cards. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry you've had that experience. Everything has been down for me too. Yeah, I get you. Paper Guide, I think you quit too, right? For a bit? Imagine they release an 11 cost unit, but it can't be used. Godzilla Battleline is becoming trashier and trashier. Just waiting for Godzilla Surround Monsters Melee Remaster. I will be playing the shit out of that game on stream, guys. I met up with some old Super Smash Bros. Melee friends from back in the day, and we were playing some good matches. I mean, I traveled to compete in Melee and Smash 64 and Project M. So much fun. Co-op does give you stickers. That is true. There's nothing else after that, though. I think you can play it like 7 times. Jurassic World Live is evil. Yeah, but at least they have really good updates. Their current one lets you hop continents. It is a pay-to-win game, but at least I can get a level 26 monster for free from playing the raids. Back then, the level cap was 30, and just by getting 1 copy of somebody for free, mind you, just by playing, level 26. GBL. You might get something for free if you spend all your tokens and everything while playing the game, and it'll be level 1. It won't be usable unless you get 4 copies. Would we ever get an update where we can have 20 energy for PvP like in co-op? That'd be interesting. I'm honestly waiting for Godzilla Defense Force X. I didn't like when I originally played but I might switch to it. I quit for a few months but got dragged back, lol. As evil as Jurassic World Live is, at least they listen. They've recently nerfed some of the most bastard units that destroyed the meta so badly. Dude, this game's literally a casino. These games are literally supposed to be as addicting as possible and make you. It's a casino, literally. Zarkanov posted an amazing video in the comments of my Toho has gone too far video. Or get this, is a unit that completely annihilates your entire PC or phone. That's actually, what's his name? Legion. Legion does that. Besides the jump to top 10. Jurassic World Live, I played it for a year and it was amazing. I loved going out and hunting for dinosaurs because I could play completely free, you know? And then they added boosters. And I'm like, okay, this is obviously pay to win bullshit. Levels were already much. I'm quitting. And then I came back. I spent $130 in a summer because I wanted to catch up. But they had so much content. They had raids. They had sanctuaries where you take care of your dinos. They had alliances. They had an awesome campaign that lasted a long time. And they had events. They had so many events. You know, we can go out to the park and hunt certain monsters. You had a chance to unlock level 21, 16 monsters pretty easily. I spent my life playing Giga Bash over 400 hours in 6 months. I got to get on that. Oh yeah, Kaiju, we're going to be playing Destroy All Monsters. Oh, dude, a Beam Clash. Those were awesome. I want more stuff within GBL to be great. Jurassic World Live is amazing. Devs, as they're trying to change, I'm literally bipolar when it comes to opinions. I am playing Blue Archive. You were talking about that earlier. Yeah, I gotta check that out. Jurassic World Live is definitely improving as of late, and I'm glad for that. Leanne loves it. She's free to play and has spent maybe like nearly 3 years on GBL. It'll be 3 years this winter. And she spent close to a year in Jurassic World Live, and she's way farther. Because with Godzilla Battle Line, once you get through your dailies, you're just sitting there and all you can do is rank battle. It's the only thing left to do. You can't get any rewards. Jurassic World Live, you can keep playing and keep getting rewards and keep leveling up your dinos. You aren't restricted. And the only reason I quit is because I'm playing GBL right now. I can't afford to play 2 games that need that much attention. Legion crashed me 60% of the time on my phone. Boosters were already a thing. They were a thing about a year and a half in. I started playing June 2018. I think a month or a couple weeks after release. And Jurassic World Live was awesome. I have old videos. I will not show them because they're cringy. And I was going through such a huge bout of depression that I made comments in the video that were just sad. I showed Leanne recently, like, I'm like, I don't want to watch this again.
Is all around you.
The matchmaking in Jurassic World Live, especially when I came back, was pretty trashy. That's because my units were old. I did win some battles, though. Godzilla Battle Line, more like Stinky Battle Line. Nice. I wish I had Nintendo Switch 2 to play. Dude, I'm playing Donkey Kong 64 on my Switch. I mostly play Helldivers, though. Helldivers is, like, the community complains a lot, but Helldivers is an amazing-ass game. It's buggy, but the guns sound so fucking good. Helldivers is, like, my favorite game. My favorite game this decade is either Helldivers 2 or Elden Ring. I got, like, 3/4 of the way through Elden Ring, quit for 2 years, and came back and beat it. Like, I didn't beat all the I beat the main story. I beat the final boss. Dude, Elden Ring is like a masterpiece. Like, if you have not played it and you think it's too hard, get through it. It's worth it. Same with the original Dark Souls. So good. Yeah. Gacha games started out great. Monster Hunter Go started out great. Jurassic World Live started out great. GBL was alright for quite a while. And then Pokemon Go was alright for a while. Wait, stat boost or the bronze, gold, and plat thing? I don't play as much. Stat boost, like the original. You could not adjust the stats when I originally played. Yeah, I'm not gonna show them. Oh, can you tell that to the loyal players? I do like GBL being not too demanding like Blue Archive. Small demand for daily, but GBL has too little content. Like I've been playing for 2 years, and I looked at it. I was like, oh, studio mode, all-star battle, egg mode. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. I'm like, I'm sure more will come out. This will keep me satisfied for like, you know, some months, and then I'll get bored. No, the routine is the same. It's the exact same. It's like rank battle, all-star, get through there, do your waves every day, watch 20 minutes worth of ads every day. That's most of your game time on GBL will probably be ads, honestly. I didn't really watch ads ever in Jurassic World Live. Let's see what we got. Guys, matchmaking in Jurassic World Live and GBL is both trash. But the thing about Jurassic World Live is you could never touch a tournament, never touch a rank battle, and you still have stuff to do. You could do raids, you could go level up your dinos, you could hunt dinos. There's sanctuaries, you know? There's fair tournaments too that have huge rewards, where they put everyone at the same level in power, and they do it based on rarity. That's incredible. You don't ever have to touch a ranked battle. But the only thing is, I don't know if I want to get back into it because it's a grind. GBL is more evil for sure. By like a mile. Battle Cats. I started playing Battle Cats. That game's fun. I've been playing the computers though. Your mom doesn't poop money. I love that. My mom used to say things like that too. Jurassic World is good because you can help from your alliance and DNA and raids. That's my favorite part of the game is you get on Discord, you have a guild that's always there to help you. That's why I love Maple Story. I love just playing as a community. GBL doesn't really, the only community is you see a guy and if they like you, they either steamroll, or if they don't like you, they steamroll you in 20 seconds. This is like the top community members. Or they give you a free win. Which is like, can we just have a good battle? Without me having to spend thousands to catch up to you? Like, come on. Like, I shouldn't have to get on Discord and Facebook, make myself known in the community, and work extra hard for months or a year to make nice with everyone, just so I occasionally win. I think I saw a comment, someone's just like, have you tried being nice to the whales? They'll give you free wins. And it's like, bro, I'm just playing the game. Like, come on. How about some good battles? My mom used to tell me she doesn't poop money. Jurassic World Live matchmaking is arena-based, so it's technically correct. The issue is people spending a lot in that specific arena. People will rank down, yeah. GBL needs to rework their old units. That's what I thought the reboot was. But then the Destroyer looks awesome as fuck. But it's like I feel betrayed. They got rid of the first 2 years of units, which is a lot. A majority of people's favorite units were released in the first 2 years. They're already doing remasters or reboots or whatever the fuck. It's already a fucked up game, yeah. It's funny how lazy today's egg mode is. Dude, egg mode is lazy. I don't like it. I've skipped it a ton. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. More GBL needs a full remaster. It'd be nice. What's the point of Godzilla Defense Force? All you do is level your bases and just watch. That's why I didn't play it originally. I don't know. I'm well known. You're pretty famous. You're kind of a big deal, Paper God. Are you sure? Make the game skill again. Jurassic World Live matchmaking is much better than GBL. I think GBL is the worst matchmaking by far. I can't think of a single example of something worse or the same. You shouldn't need to suck up to people you might even hate to get a win. That's the thing is I started here and, you know, I just played based off skill. I think I was better back then because I didn't have cards to... I think you get worse at the game because I got worse at the game when I was being carried by cards. But yeah, you know, I had people talking crap about me, talking shit about me because somebody would just send me screenshots, and this has been going on for years. And I'd be like, this guy is an asshole, or not just like, or these people are just awful. But it's like, you know what? You got to suck up to them because then they won't give you free wins. And I feel like that's just like a power thing for some people. They're like, they want to be hyped up. They want to feel important. They want to feel like they have control. So then you have to ask them for free wins or earn it, you know? Blah, blah, blah. Hi, Kelly. I've been skipping ASB as well. It's so boring. I do ASB because I really wanted G54 ult, and I'm like, I really got to get every point possible if I'm going to make the 3,000 worth it. They should delete egg mode so the game is not crowded. Dude, I wouldn't even... Egg mode's like the only fair battle thing there is, and it's all based on chance, what you get from the eggs. Yeah, JWA, you need a dictionary to read before you start a match because all the attacks and units now in that game do so much. Yeah, it's an entire paragraph you got to read in 15 seconds. Yeah, GWA skills. It was simpler back then. It was so simple. The game was the best in the first year. The whales, in my opinion, please don't slime me, whales, don't know how most people see the unit stats and such. They see things as just get better and they're just steamrolling people. A lot of whales have this issue. At the end of the day, the people that talk shit behind your back in this game are the people that spend thousands on a gacha game are literal children in an adult's body. I mean, everybody's got their own addictions, but like the people, I've made peace. Like I've tried to make peace with everyone in the community. Just because, you know, some of them are mad at me for some reason 2 years ago. I don't know about what, but I guess I heard like, oh, they don't like you because you're cocky. I'm like, bro, I'm just streaming. I made a Twitch video. I gave up on Dread. I think it's because I posted on the thing saying like, hey, I actually managed to beat these players. And it was Cookie disguising himself as Luvitar and Jabroni Nation. And I went on Facebook, I was like, holy shit, did I actually just beat these people? Who are your best wins this year, guys? And ever since then, I've just been shit talked behind my back. I had been disrespected in Discords. People were sarcastic, treating me like I was a dumbass to my face. And it's like, dude, I didn't know people copied each other's tags my first months of playing. You know, I was just excited for a win. People were posting when they excited. But I guess it was a huge problem because I said, you know, that Cookie was pretending to play as several people, or a few people. And it wasn't just Cookie, it was probably somebody else. But it was just stupid. Like, I've never seen a community like that toxic and sensitive before. And thanks to Godorable, this community is a lot better now. When I first entered, it was like really weird. It was there was barely a community. I gave up on Jurassic World Live because I was not getting anywhere. Sorry to all. It's a huge grind. It's skilled and such. If you got a good battle going on, it is skilled. Godzilla battle line is like, it's nice because it's kind of dumbed down. You know? That's what I really like about Godzilla battle line. It's just you send a unit out, and depending how much you pay, paying is like a difficulty slider. If you're free to play, you're playing on hard mode. If you pay for the passes only, you're on medium mode. If you pay, I don't know, like $50 per month, you're on easy mode. But if you pay more than that per month, you're playing on beginner, Elmo's Let or adventure mode, where all you have to do is blindly send out units and you'll beat 99% of the people you fight. Let's see. Luvitar threw a fit in Godorable's server because someone wasn't giving him FFs during a king run, for example. I'm not going to say any personal beef between, because I don't want to cause people trouble. But at the same time, you know, yeah, I'm not surprised. You know, I will say it. The guy's a dick. He has not been nice to me since I started playing. It's been a while since we've interacted, but, you know, you should be nicer to people. That's what she said. I want to spend cash on this game much, as I'm saving money. I should change the title. Let's see, I'm changing the title. Failed to fetch settings from... Here we go. My last GBL video or stream, because this might be it. This is why I'm sticking around, guys. I want to talk to you before I possibly leave this game, because I am sick and tired of this BS. I'm a super nerd. I'm super nerdy. I'm super passionate about games. I'm passionate about the community. And I do get ticked off when I know something is wrong, and I will say something. Jinjo, if everyone liked you, would you really be you? True. That's my biggest weakness of my character. Is I, in the past, was a people pleaser. I'd always wonder, like, why doesn't this person like me? I'm working hard. I've covered their shifts, or I've like picked them up. I've helped them so much. But some people, they literally live off other people's work. You know, and you can't get them to like you because they don't like themselves. I don't care if I get hated. That's true. Kenny? Wait, who said that? Who said that? That's because you're an awesome dude. You got confidence. Hell yeah. If you made a Discord server, I'd love to join. There is Burning Godzilla's server, and we kind of run it with somebody else, but it's like a very small, like, we want it to be as peaceful. And, like, yeah, we just want it to be peaceful and nice. You know, people can voice their concerns. But you, like, yeah, It's just a nice area where everyone's welcome. I feel like a lot of Discords, there's bullying, which I have moved towards eliminating. I actually left, nothing against Sir Melee. I left his, it had nothing to do with him. Sir Melee's Discord and Godzilla Battlegrounds because I was, what's the appropriate word? I don't want to say anything too extreme. I disliked the behavior on there. I felt like some things, there were some forms of harassment, just very uncomfortable things said in front of minors, and I won't go over it. It's just a lot of, I've gotten like lore dumps from old members of this community, and because when I was feeling self-conscious about how I was representing myself in this channel and the community, they're like, no, Jinjo, dude, you got it down to a T. And shout outs to all the people who have had my back. Some of you are just, Godzilla fans are incredible. They really are. But you know, there's always butting heads. I don't want to say bad apples, but there are people that butt heads. So let me show it. All right, LeMayo, you hurt their ego. All right, I'm missing a ton of stuff. All right, Kev is super cool. Kev is one of the only people who sometimes gives me free wins. Kev is actually, he'll communicate. He's like 100% like, yeah, this game's getting more and more expensive. It is stressful, but he gives you advice. He's helped me out a ton in DMs. Kev's a great guy. He's a good person. I like him a lot. How dare you beat my favorite whale? How dare you? How dare you even think you beat me? You weak, insignificant Jinjo. You know what you are? You're dirt. Your guys are level 5? And you think you beat my level 40s and 30s? How dare you? The peasants are acting up again. I don't like this. If someone posts a win against you and is excited about that, isn't that technically a compliment? It is. They acknowledge you as a good player and they're proud of themselves for beating you. That's 100% why I made that Facebook post. But everybody got like super offended by it. And, you know, in Melee, they did that. They're like, oh my gosh, I took a game off this guy. And it's, oh my gosh. Oh, that means I'm getting better. Free to play is in hard mode. It's extreme mode. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind on the chat, guys. I'm sorry. He's an ass. Who is he? Gojifin is a whale player. I've been doing well against Gojifin for a long time now. He beats me. We go back and forth. Nowadays, I probably can't beat him because of the power creep. But Gojifin's like super nice. He's, I don't know much about him. Just by battling him, though, he's just a really nice guy. He's nice stickers, good attitude. I think he watches. So I really like Gojifin. I do like these streams where we just talk and open up. Dude, this is like my specialty back in the day, but I used to have beers stacked around me playing MapleStory. No, Jinjo, I'm gonna miss your streams. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so far behind. Petition for Jinjo to do Words of Wisdom stream. Those people who live off others are people who probably die alone. I love this game, but they need fixing. They do. Kind of sucks how... Where the frick am I? Sorry, I'm just getting the dust comment. Kind of sucks how it uses the same stinky deck and no variety at all. Sucks how the meta has gone. And I liked Vetrovade. Vetrovade was very creative. I think I took a game on him once and that caused some drama. But he's a great player too. Some people when they lose throw like a huge fit on Discord. I want to say, because the only people I have not beaten is Jabroni Nation for sure. I'm pretty sure I've taken off a game off of everyone I've ever met. At least one. Paper God. Sir Melee's server is evil to me. Dude, I joined like 3 times and then I was like, seriously people, why are you acting like this? Yeah, Melee server has bullied multiple people away. It's so dumb. I'm mainly keeping the server small on purpose so I can keep track of everyone so that nothing is wrong is happening. Because I got sick of horrible moderation on some of the bigger servers, yeah. Phantom, you could probably join. I think we have some kiddos on there. Geez, there were people who said weird stuff to minors for strange lore in the server while I was gone. Dude, it's messed up. Some of the things I've heard. And some of the there was another Discord we were all a part of, and there's like screenshots and videos of what people were saying. Which is kind of crazy, like, you don't see that a lot, but for such a small little community with so much like drama, screenshots, and videos, it's like, what the hell? You could make like, if more people are interested in Godzilla Battle Line, you could make like a drama channel based off it. Kestrel server Melee. Okay, let me scroll to the bottom. How old are you again? Melee server even had death threats towards several creators. It took an exposed video until Melee did something. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave Melee server right now. Yeah, you don't want to see anything. No GBL drama stuff. Yep, you're right, Paper God. Discord fits are funny. Well, I just went off recently on Godorable's channel. Godorable's great, by the way. No, nothing against him. He's a great guy. I think I said something, and I think it made people uncomfortable. But I was just clarifying how, like, most mobile games in GBL's lifespan would have a lot more content. This game is so buggy. Jurassic World Alive. I can't remember the last time the game crashed for me. It has crashed, but GBL is, the crashes are like what? You see bugs and crashes every few hours of gameplay or something, maybe every hour. Is there any safe Discord servers anymore? I think Adorables is good. I think it's a good server. If you see any sign of trouble though, I would jump. But I'm part of it. I'm only part of 2 GBL Discords right now, and that's one of them. I was there for let's see. I'm 14, I'm a youngster, yeah. I would definitely not join the Godzilla Battlegrounds Discord then. I was there for most of the dramas, it was bad. That server is terrible. Dude, like, Leanne, they invited Leanne first. From what I've heard, because she's a girl, which, you know, there's not a ton in the community. Maybe there is, I don't know. But she got added way before me, and she saw stuff. She's like, babe, look what they're saying about you. And I'm like, are you serious? And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to join then. And then I think Kyoe reached out, and because there's some really good people in that server. I heard some defend me whenever I get brought up. It's just, I didn't want to see any more shit talked about me anymore. I was done. I was completely done. So I left it after I didn't want to join, but then Kyoe, I think, and Pans and somebody else, I'm about to cause so much drama just mentioning them. They convinced me to join, and I joined for a little bit, but then I saw more bullying happening, especially for a couple of players. And I told those players, I'm like, listen, I do not stand for this. I'm like, you are welcome in this community. I'm gonna leave those Discords. So I left Sir Melee's, Godzilla Battlegrounds, some other one I didn't even go on, just to prove a point. And I haven't asked or even requested or even wanted to go back to join those channels. Because when you are a figurehead of the community, especially when the community's older, like we have a lot of 30 to 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds in the community, and you're acting like drunk rednecks from the 60s and 70s, 80s, maybe even 90s. Well, I shouldn't say drunk rednecks. Just like, I guess as you get older, you kind of realize a lot of people don't change. And I'm 34 years old. I probably say things I shouldn't for my age. But it's like our responsibility as older players is to set a good example for the community and for the younger people. And when we're saying things that are making them uncomfortable or making them want to repeat our behaviors, that's a bad thing. Did you enjoy? I wanted you to know that I appreciate your streams. Phantom, you are awesome, especially for 14 years old. You got a good head on your shoulders. I got to grind today since I got the ultimate pass. Do it. Dude, destroy a dragon Super Saiyan form is awesome. My GBL has crashed 7 times today. I've only played for like 2 hours. That's why I just stopped playing. I'm like, let me upgrade this battle memory. Crash. Let me open this expedition. Occasionally it just crashes. I don't even get to see what I get. They're uncomfortable. You're saying something right unless it's blatantly wrong. Thanks, Paper God. I mean, if you're leaving, it's fine. LOL. There's so much shit talk in Melee, it's crazy. It's the fact they do nothing about it. One of the mods, Fire the Mazer. Dude, I like fighting him. I like fighting that guy. Straight up pings people to shit talk them and intentionally start shit. Seriously. I'm gonna have to... If I ever get back to where I was, like, between December until, like, this season, right before the season, I was actually pretty strong. I would just annihilate people. If I didn't like them, I'm like, alright, all in. crazy. I haven't been too active around the server because I have very little to talk about, and had to deal with a stupid misunderstanding about Blue Archive Psi. I'm sorry you had to go through that. How are you 50 and 60 and acting like you were in middle school lunch table? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it's more prevalent. I don't mean to be sexist. It's more prevalent in men. I used to work at the post office, where it's like there was a ton. The average age was like 40 something, and the guys there were like savages. They're like cavemen. I'm like, what the shit? Like it was like high school, middle school. So I don't know. Maybe I'm playing with some of my old coworkers. I love Dragon Ball. Dude, Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball is so good. You're 50 to 60, geez, you don't look that old in my eyes. I'm not 50 or 60, I'm like 34. I'm old still. Dragon Ball Legends is in a cool state, even if the meta aren't fun. Phantom, are you in school or is it summer break? Dragon Ball Legends is evil. Well, guys, speaking of Dragon Ball, check this thing I worked on this morning. Give me a sec. What's awesome about making like these streams and these videos is like I get to feel like a kid again. I was making YouTube videos. I started uploading, I think it was January or February of 2007. I love making videos. At times I'm like, why am I making Godzilla videos? I'm like this amount years old, and I'm like, I need to get my stuff together. I'm like, life isn't all about sunshine, rainbows, and fun. But it's like, you know, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I love doing this stuff. So I love working on little projects, you know. So even though that's not the best quality thing, I enjoyed making it, and I hope you guys did too. So like, I'm planning on working on a longer video. I was gonna, if we're gonna be open, I was gonna, based on how strong my deck was last season, I should have ran in March. I was thinking of going for a king run or a top 10 run at minimum. Because my deck has been power crapped and absolutely destroyed, it was my Godzilla deck. I don't even think I can get top 10. Maybe if I grinded a ton, but I lose to randos now. I thought the stream ended, I got scared. But yeah, my run's out the window. I was gonna make a big announcement video for it this season. This is all planning back in May. And now it's like, I've spent near $100 this season. Leanne spent probably 80, 90 bucks as well. Well, actually, no, we're probably 75, so like 100 something we spent combined, which is a lot for us. It is a lot for us, but I'm like, I have to spend like 1,000 more just to catch up to get that run going, because all my guys got nerfed hard. So I'll probably never do a top run. It's too much. I have a lot of time next month, so -1 jump scare. Outro jump scare. Let's see. My parrot acts more like an adult than most of the people melees, and he's a bird. Dude, birds are freaking smart, especially like the green parakeets or the red parrots. We went to Pet Supplies, and there's one named Clover for like $650. Dude, if I was rich, my house would just be full of animals. I'd be on a farm. I want to say Super B Godzilla or Super God, but that is already a thing. Super Godzilla's cool. So, I want a pet crow, honestly. My dad had one when we were growing up, Charlie. He would fly up next to him and eat hot dogs. Crows are incredibly smart. I love crows, ravens, very cool. Blue jays, part of the crow family. They're pretty smart. I want a pet crocodile. Dude, I would just hang out with a crocodile if they were nice. I think you can. Steve Irwin showed us that you can just hang out with crocodiles.
That's why my kids use Pronamel.
Like, if they're not starving, they're not gonna, and if you're not messing them up or messing with them, they're not gonna try to eat you. I mean, Gustav, look up that story. Gustav, the crocodile in Africa, he'll mess with you. If I was rich, I would go on those train rides that go along the countryside. There's one in Europe that takes you through all the countries. You can train pet crows to steal and bring you money they find. I think that's why they're illegal to have as pets in some states or areas. See, what time is it? 2? I think we're going out for dinner today, so I probably got to wrap this up. I got a friend request, unpopular. Woohoo! Okay, whoever just sent me the friend request, you have an awesome Discord profile. Very cool. I remember I wanted a pet orca once, but I found out they're unhealthy when in pools and need the open ocean, so I chose not to. Heck yeah. That's the only reason though. Not the fact that it would cost like $1 million. I have 2 dogs and 2 terrapins. Are those a fish? We just got some fish. Why, thank you. Alright guys, before I go, I have one last surprise to show you. It is an incredible surprise. It is the best surprise of all time. So wait 1 second. Let me go grab it. All right, here's the surprise. It's a little man. He doesn't like being held. Barty is sassy. All right, guys, that's the surprise. That's Barty. I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys so much for an amazing stream. We have a lot of comments going on. We had good chatter. I think I got everything I wanted to get out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and who knows, maybe you'll catch me in another video. Bye-bye.